with you, I want to run to. Anytime I come through, baby, just she let go on. Give me something with it in something. Call me, we can misbehave. Don't quick, baby, don't be late. Do something you can instigate. Something put a smile on my face. Do something where it bust my brain. Something good, something nice, something new. Give me some, give me something new. Give me some, give me something new. Give me some, give me something new. Give me some. Nothing what you do to me, not love what you show to me, not touch what they take for me. That day you were missing me, that time you were kissing me. Yo, baby, show my feet there for me. Give me college shit, tell me. Give me all your love, not to me. Give me something.
Magic 102.9.
ị chọrọ ịmata ụzọ ị ga-esi echekwa ikuku data gị nke ọma? Nke a ga-ebido n'ịhazi akụrụngwa aapụ ndị ị nwere. Iwepụ ngwa aapụ ndị na-adịghị arụ ọrụ n'ekwentị gị ga-enye aka, mana ọ ka nwere ihe ndị ọzọ dị mkpa. Ụfọdụ aapụ ndị a nwere ngwa nchekwa data, ya mere meenụ ka ha na-arụ ọrụ iji chekwara gị data gị. Ị nwekwara ike ịhazigharị ma mee ka aapụ ndị ị nwere ghara iji aka ha na-eme ka ha na-adị ọhụụ. N'ikpeazụ, mechienụ ngwa aapụ gị mgbe ọbụla anyị na-ejighị ha arụ ọrụ. Chetakwawo na nhazigharị ndị a ga-enye aka chekwara gị data gị nke ọma. Maka ịnweta ozi ndị ọzọ, gaa n'ụdọ nzirịta ozi ndị nwe akara ekwentị gị ma ọ bụ na nke consumer.ncc.gov.ng. Maka ịnweta enyemaka, jirinụ ekwentị gị na-arụ ọrụ ka ikuku data gị baara gị uru. Ozi a si n'aka otu Association of Licenses Telecom Operators na njikọ aka ụlọ ọrụ Nigerian Communications Commission bịara gị.
ịhụnanya ndị ọcha na-esi n'ihe niile ọ na-eme ezigbo jollof nne m na-eme ka ịmụ amụ ihe oyiyi nke nne m na-eme ka ịchachi ofe osikapa nne m na-eme ezi ahụ ezinụlọ Golden Terra Oil Golden Terra Oil Golden Terra Oil ịhụnanya Golden Terra Oil na-enyere nna aka ịzụpụta ịhụnanya ya site n'ụtọ na nri na-edozi ahụ nke ọ na-esiri ezinụlọ ya. Golden Terra Oil, pure love.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Ah, mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, no. So, if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitty go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Magic 102.9.
There is no water, electricity is in politics. Women are marginalized.
As the democratic space gets broader and political activities become more intense, with many Nigerians angling for relevance and agitating for their voices to be heard, Magic 102.9 FMAba has taken a giant leap by providing the needed platform that captures the essence of your individual, corporate, and most importantly, your political needs.
You see, the government is trying, but it's just this insecurity.
Yes, showcase your aspirations, opinions, and more as a politician, political party, government, community, organization, association, and more. Join Magic 102.9 FMAba on People and Politics, Mondays to Fridays at 9 a.m. For inquiries and participation, please call 0903-282-3717. People and Politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
Yes, touch not my anointed is not just a biblical injunction. It could jolly well be, when someone looks like the pampered one in a society. Time was when Dangote was like the child of governments, successive governments. He was more or less pampered, or so it was seen from the outside world. But in the last 1 year plus, and in the wake of the setting up of the refinery, stories started changing, if you ask me. And indeed, things are not really pretty good with Dangote right now. And he's getting so frustrated that he's making some very, very off-the-hook statements involving particularly his refinery. Well, it may form part of what we're talking about today on the program and other issues in the polity. Yes, what's been on people and politics in the last 24 hours. Welcome to the program. I am Bonnie Onobu.
I am Anastasia Udochi Uchenna. This morning we'll tell you that the Minister, Petroleum Resources State, NNPC leadership and some other stakeholders had a meeting with Aliko Dangote after the public display in the couple of days. Saboteurs threatening to destabilize the petroleum sector. This is coming from the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. World Bank makes reimbursement of 338 billion naira to states. NLC asked the president to invite leaders of planned protests, address citizens' grievances. Abia Speaker condemns unwarranted attack on security personnel in Aba. Residents raise alarm over urgent need to rehabilitate bad spots of the Obohil axis along the Emilogu Road. And I will go to Rivers State. The drama is not over. We'll look at that as well. History will prove his loyalty. Senator Adams Oshomole reacting over the return of Philip Shuaibu to APC. Please join the conversation on Facebook. It is MagicFmAba. Like us and drop your comment. You can also watch us live on Facebook.
Senate President Godswill Akpabio has raised alarm over the persistent economic All right, to Cecil now, sorry for the break there. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has raised alarm over the persistent economic sabotage that has undermined investor confidence in the petroleum sector, declaring that the Senate must identify and hold those accountable for the criminal acts. Akpabio made the declaration on Monday during the inauguration of the Senate Ad Hoc Committee investigating alleged sabotage in the sector. At the inauguration, the Senate President stated that it was not merely an investigation but a rescue mission for the nation's future. He said that it was a matter of national security and sovereignty, and if left unchecked, could cripple the economy for generations to come. Senator Akpabio therefore charged members of the committee to collaborate with relevant agencies, industry experts, and stakeholders to uncover the root causes of the economic saboteurs, or the sabotage rather, leaving no stone unturned. Well, economic sabotage in the energy sector, be it electricity, be it petroleum, and down the line, upstream, downstream, it is not new. It's been there like for ages, and we have seen overnight billionaires and trillionaires made from there. Government has tried and tried and tried, if you ask me. Forget, what they use pen and paper to do in offices without sweat. But on the ground, physically, so much of that is going on. So much so that government had to give even a particular contract to Tom Polo, a former warlord in the Niger Delta, to secure, the pipelines and oil installations. Yes, successes have been recorded here and there, but it has not been, complete yet, and may never be complete. Because those who are involved in it are not, the minnows. They are the bigwigs. People who are known, yet unknown, quote and unquote. So it has been tongue-in-cheek for government after government to be able to deal with the matter. And so today, the fear is that it may pose a problem that will linger for generations, according to the Senate President. Now, today, years after, we're now looking at how to get to the root of it. Well, the investigation has started, but let's see how far they will go, because we have had many more before anyway, both in the offices and on the fields.
Well, I am happy that finally what Nigerians have been talking about in ages, that God has finally exposed them. The oil sector and the power sector has refused to work in Nigeria because some cartel who are benefiting from the status quo have refused it to work. Billions of naira have been spent to rehabilitate our refineries, and no matter the money you put in there, it does not work. Right now, we're facing an artificial scarcity that the NNPC is saying, why? We're doing what we should do. We're doing what we have been doing. What's going on? The Dangote angle, which we'll also look at shortly, is also another angle. Maybe we'll look at it and then we'll add, the analysis together. The Minister State for Petroleum, Heneke Lokobiri, met with some stakeholders yesterday, including the chairman of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, over issues surrounding the Dangote refinery. The refinery, Nigeria's regulatory authorities and Dangote have been in dispute over recent weeks over the refinery situated in Lekki area of Lagos. It reached a new height when the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority said that government was yet to license the refinery for commencement of operations. But as part of moves to resolve the issues, Lukobiri and these players in the oil sector met with Dangote yesterday. And after the meeting, the Special Assistant Media and Public Communication to the Minister, Nnemeka Okafor, said those who attended the meeting include the Authority Chief Executive of the Nigerian Midstream Agency, Farouk Ahmed, Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, Benga Kumolafe, Group Chief Executive Officer, NNPCL Mele Kyari. They all thanked the Minister for his leadership and intervention in a bid to resolve the issues. So yes, as I was saying before, we brought in the Dangote angle. Dangote has also decided to come into the oil sector. He did grant interview with the press after 2 days ago when they asked him, Dangote, what's going on? And he said, some people are choking me. In fact, my friends abroad are laughing at me because they warned me that if you invest in Nigeria, some players in the sector will frustrate you. And he said, no, I want to invest in my country. And Dangote is saying, it looks like all the warnings that people gave me is not coming to pass. This same cartel that I've seen that maybe the coming of the refinery will kind of reduce things and spoil market for us are the same people who are trying to jeopardize the efforts of Dangote. And now the meeting happened yesterday between government and some of the stakeholders to look at a way. What are the issues? What is the problem Dangote is facing? How can we fix it? Also, the Senate President from his side, they had gone to Dangote refinery to check things out for themselves. And so the Senate President is also raising alarm yesterday to say there is too much wahala and it's obvious that saboteurs are at work.
Dangote was granting the interview barely a week after he was boasting that he never had a house anywhere in the world, that he had in London before, but he sold it off, that everything he has is in Nigeria, that all his money he wants to invest in Nigeria and some parts of Africa. And then a week after, we're seeing the brouhaha. Brouhaha in the sense that even the NNPC Limited is saying that the quality of the petroleum products from Dangote Refinery is 665, whatever they measure it with, and it's not good enough. But Dangote on the other side is saying that whereas they are saying that it is not good, orders are coming from abroad. The NNPCL also said that even Dangote Refinery has not been licensed, and I said, what?
No, not NNPCL.
There was an official of the NNPC. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember.
NNPPRA.
Okay.
The regulatory agency.
That it has not been licensed to operate, and I asked myself, how? Only 2 weeks ago, Dangote said that all the money that NNPCL injected into Dangote refinery had been paid back to it, in which case it is now owning the company, the refinery wholly. He said he's been so frustrated that what he wants now is for the NNPCL to buy out the refinery off him so that he can rest. You recall that just yesterday we put his voice on air where he said some people are trying to call him monopolist, and for that reason he would no longer go into the steel sector. So there is a lot of push against Dangote as we speak, and one begins to wonder, for a man who is so patriotic and has done what many others had even gotten licenses before and they failed to do. Recall that in past governments, licenses had been given for refineries and even modular refineries. None ever saw the light of day, yet we have people in the jungle, refining crudely our crude oil. And I think that is part of the sabotage, which had been fought over time but never worked.
Why do you think companies are leaving Nigeria, Bonnie?
Yes, obviously.
You don't know what's happening.
You understand?
This country is wired to fail.
Who are these people? Can President Bola Tinubu, can this legislature being superintended by Akpabio ever have the will, and just yesterday I said even the willingness to deal with the matter? Call a thief, call a saboteur, no matter how highly connected. Or is it international connection that says Africa must not grow, that Nigeria must not grow? Let this National Assembly do something about it, because already the House of Reps has started something, and I want to believe that there will be a concurrence, and then we'll begin to have people who have been the saboteurs, let them be named and be shamed, and let the law take its course. But a situation where over time presidents have been the ministers of petroleum resources. Jonathan wasn't, because Ediziani was there, and I think there was one other person. But Buhari was for 8 years. And President Bola Tinubu now is also the Minister of Petroleum Resources. And Nigerians have queried this. In spite of the enormous tasks that you have as a president, you still want to put the most popular strategic sector of the economy under your purview. Why don't you give it to experts, such that the Minister of State is only an errand boy? We saw that in Sylvia. We are seeing that in Lokobri now. They are just errand boys, because the president from Buhari to this time are the presidents of petroleum resources. And no matter what the National Assembly does, they will have recourse to submit to the president for ratification, if at all there is need for. So it is going to linger for generations, and I think I buy the words of Senate President Akpabio. Have you seen Dangote recently? This man is white hair don't full everywhere. This man is growing so lean. His hair is becoming bushier and bushier by the day, and you would think that this man is sick, but I think he's under a lot of pressure. Intense pressure. He must have been regretting, because unlike the saboteurs, the real saboteurs, he decided to invest his money in his fatherland.
When somebody said, "My friends warned me," it's a sign of regret.
He is regretting, obviously.
When somebody say, "My friends warned me," he's regretting.
The signs have been there. For him to say that he is no longer going into the steel sector, where he has done feasibility studies already, spent money, millions of dollars.
The land alone is $100 million.
For him to, be so frustrated that he said that NNPCL should come and buy out the refinery of him, it tells you that some bad people, evil people,
those who are benefiting from importation of the
products.
products.
Then the nation suffers for it. The nation suffers for it. A Dangote will never be hungry again. I think his drive, his motivation is the well-being of the Nigerians that get employed.
Do you know the consequence of this thing? Is that other people who want to get involved will say, "Chineke, if Dangote, who is a local, went through this, Minka, nobody will venture into it again.
It's so unfortunate.
Anybody who wants to invest in Nigeria now will be like, what is really going on? Why is it that when people want to invest, they will choke them? I don't want to waste my money. So we are chasing investors. We are chasing investors because of our greed. This same cartel who are benefiting from importation of fuel. They feel if the refineries start working, business will come out.
You go into the airline business, like our friend in Air Peace.
They frustrate you.
They frustrated him, but he stood strong as an Igbo man. I doff my hat for him. Ibeto, they crippled him as much as I can remember.
This country is wired to
Innocent, they went through every corner to cripple Innocent, but as an Igbo man, he still stood strong. And he's doing very well. Thank God that he's getting a whole lot of patronage now, even from individuals, not just governments. And we can continue to name more. You have the likes of Peter Obi who have a blueprint on how to run this country, and he will never be there because he does not belong to that cartel. And I think it can never augur well for Nigeria if a government in power does not deal with the people who are involved. But because of their connection, which some people have described as a cult, it may never work. But at the end of the day, Nigeria is sinking and Nigeria is grinding. Something has to be done. We must checkmate this. And the Senate, let it not just be a statement by the Senate President, let it be a statement that will lead to action, and real action that can be proven.
The World Bank has released monies to states, 438 billion naira. I think that's the news that is trending now everywhere. And I cannot read all the 36 states, so let me just pick maybe the southeast states, since this is our catchment area, and maybe south. Rivers got 19 billion naira from that money. Imo 15 billion and a fraction. Abia 12 billion and a fraction. Ebonyi 6 billion. Enugu 6 billion. And Akwa Ibom, almost 2 trillion. So basically, states around us, disbursement of monies from the World Bank. What actually happened was that in the previous administration, some governors did some projects which demanded counterpart funding from the World Bank. So now, Oyibo man, they no go give you money until you don't finish the work, and then they come to look at what you have done and analyze it and see if you also met specifications, and they'll pay you back your money. So the government of Okezekwazo did do some projects which the World Bank promised to support, totaling 12 billion. So after his government, they came to Abia to look at those projects which they promised that they were going to facilitate. And they looked around and saw that the projects existed and met specifications. So they refunded us the 12 billion naira that Okezie spent. But of course, government is a continuum, and the money landed under the OT administration. So this 438 billion is a reimbursement of all the monies that the governors of the past administration spent doing some World Bank projects. So now, let's see what the current government will do with the monies.
Well, as usual, if you cast your mind back, from ecological funds, from monies, from the African Development Bank, from, the World Bank, there had been issues in some states where they were not properly utilized. And I hope that with the current economic trend, that the states that have benefited would, in the name of God Almighty, try to do the right thing.
Say it again, please.
Yes.
Allah, say it
do
again.
the right thing. We saw, debt cancellation in this country before, where it carry us go. Somebody say who he help. We saw bailout funds from the Buhari government, I think twice. We didn't see where it went to. We also saw at the beginning of this government where, some largesse were given to some states, and the citizens or indigenes of the states had come out and are still saying it, that they didn't see anything. So when such monies come, what we pray, particularly as it is happening, is God. Maybe when you mention God, and if all of them are, it will just invoke some fear in them, and then they'll be able to do the right thing. Because being in power in Nigeria is not for service to the people. It's service to self. And it is very clear to see. It is in our country where, at the federal level, for instance, and even in some states, you see people languishing, groaning, and gnashing their teeth under the harsh economic, conditions. And we are spending trillions and billions buying planes and yachts and, frivolous things. Well, let wisdom return to their head. I've mentioned the name of God, and God does not hear only English. I would have spoken my language, but this is not my language program.
I posted this breakdown on my Facebook, and some people were asking why they did not see Anambra State. Like I said, it's a reimbursement. If your state is not in the list, it means that it's either your governor, your former governor, did not spend the money well, and when the CBN, World Bank came on board, they were not satisfied, or you did not do any counterpart project with the World Bank in the last administration. So in the Anambra, it's not personal. It's not like they excluded your state. Maybe you should ask Willie Obiano what happened to the money. But for us, Abia, we get our own 12 million.
Where is Willie Obiano?
Thank you, Okezio.
I know you should know. Where is Willie Obiano?
He's under EFCC investigation.
And it will be like that forever.
You can't say
and
that.
And he could still bounce back and go to the Senate. And that is the story of our country.
You can't say that.
This was a man who left office and was running away the same day and was grabbed at the airport like a common criminal.
But this is a new EFCC, Bonnie. Let's just trust the process.
We have had new EFCCs. From the first to the second, we keep saying new EFCC.
Be optimistic, please.
I like this man, Olukoyede. He's singing like a parrot. But I want to see a situation where it's not only Yahoo boys and pickpockets that are being dealt with. That even when the big men are being picked, we should deal with them. I want to see a situation where, based on the allegations by the EFCC, somebody like Yaya Bello, it will be fished out from wherever he's hiding within the same country, Nigeria. That is when I'll begin to sing, guess who's coming to dinner, for the EFCC. Anyway, let's go on break and we will be back. It's People and Politics on Magic 102.9 FM. Abba.
Everything surely comes to an end. That dinner, that mushy movie, even that long traffic. But there's one thing that doesn't. Enjoy truly unlimited data with Airtel Unlimited Speed-Based Plans. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to buy now. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu yire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo. Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piasta 939# ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị. Ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
Big Boo Rice. Big Boo Rice, yeah, in the pot. 7 it up as they hot. Stone free premium parboiled rice. Big Boo in the pot. So nutritious and tasty. Serve it up with style. A cooking delight for that great party jollof rice. Big Boo Rice, yeah.
Big Boo long grain parboiled rice contains protein and fiber, a source of vitamin B, and is great for all rice dishes. Big Boo Rice, tasty rice, nourished you.
People and Politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
Abia State Speaker, that's the Abia State House of Assembly Speaker, Right Honorable Emmanuel Emerua, has expressed displeasure at the unwarranted attack on the security personnel at mosque by Ungwa Road axis of Aba, which led to the deaths of a police officer and 3 innocent civilians. A release issued through his chief press secretary, Ujo Okechukwu, and made available to newsmen on Monday, strongly condemned the tragic incident, stressing that Aba, the commercial hub of the state, is not a safe haven for criminals and social misfits. The number one state lawmaker, while condoling with the police authorities and the families of the victims, noted that such dastardly acts of violence could be the handiwork of the mischievous individuals whose intents are likely tailored towards retrogressing the maximum security situation in the state by creating social upheavals and public mayhem. The lawmaker further asserted that the days of the perpetrators have been numbered, as the state government had strengthened all mechanisms aimed at bringing the criminal actors to book. The Aba South representative, however, called on the residents of Aba, Abians in general, to remain calm, peaceful and courteous as they go about their lawful businesses. Well couched from a government official, but like we often say, is nice to hear, but is also beautiful, very good to see, even excellent to see. You recall that in the wake of the attacks, particularly the one at Obi Kaba, most of the security posts around in the vast suburbs and outskirts of Aba, everywhere is called Aba, the security personnel have vacated, and it's been on for a long time, and people are wondering when are they going to return. And since they left, it seems to me that there has been an escalation of this violence perpetrated by some individuals in the society, and it has taken an average of 2 weeks.
Looks like a pattern, right?
Yes, it has taken an average of 2 weeks, and they strike in isolated locations. All right, so you begin to wonder what is happening.
This one is even different because we had civilian casualty.
Yes,
a lady that was just coming back from church. As a result of
exchange of fire. So those were stray bullets, but the initial target,
you're right.
Was the security personnel, that were attacked. So you begin to wonder why, average of 2 weeks, you have an attack in strategic locations, isolated locations, and it boils down to absolute use of intelligence. And just yesterday we had a guest here who said that there is need for thorough investment in the deployment of CCTVs, that it has worked elsewhere and it can as well work in Aba. But unfortunately, what we have seen in our Aba is that as you're leaving Aba North and Aba South, coming into the likes of Opobo Junction, of which is almost part of Aba South or North, you see underdevelopment staring you in the face. No electricity, bad roads and everything, and it also affects the psyche and mentality of the people. When can we have a situation where some of these things can be put in place? CCTVs can be powered by solar devices, possibly, but there is a whole lot that needs to be done in that regard. It could be just one part of what is needed to checkmate these activities, because this situation of having men of the security agencies driving packed in one vehicle and moving in one direction, or standing together all the time on the street somewhere, according to what the man who should know said yesterday, is not the best in modern times. That we should have better ways and means of dealing with these situations.
It's really an unfortunate situation, and it's sad because we used to brag before that when insecurity hit some southeast states, especially Imo and Anambra, we were bragging that Abia was one of the most peaceful states in the southeast. It's heartbreaking to see this latest developments, attack on security personnel. we're just hoping that those that are doing it will also think deeply on the consequences of these actions. Before you know it now, they will declare state of emergency. So let's really be careful about what we do and think about the consequences.
The speaker has spoken. I want to believe the governor is doing his best, but I think the mayors, as they are called today, should also be involved. The traditional rulers should be involved. Major stakeholders and well-meaning individuals in our various communities, not necessarily the townships, because those who perpetrate these things could be domiciled in some rural area and come to strike and go back.
By the time government will
renaissance or reconnaissance.
By the time government floods this place with security, they won't want to know whether the attackers are from outside. Now we will live inside. Now we go suffer the consequences.
And just like Chief Okiro said yesterday, the victims today are security agents who in turn, because of the lack of 1, personnel, 2, logistics, 3, welfare, 4, motivation, also visit their anger on the civilians who obviously do not have utmost trust on them because of their relationship, which is sour, to say the least. All right. And that is the reason you see a policeman, for instance, who should be civil in dealing with matters, becomes brash and rash almost from the point of contact.
But did they
unless
the
few of them who actually have that psychological orientation that your job is partly humane and all that. Because if you go to their residences, their barracks, it's as if they are not human beings. That is what we see about our policemen. Even in Aba here, go to their barracks, they are not treated like human beings at all. What about the vehicles they use? Do they have good touchlights that can see beyond a kilometer? Do they have good uniforms and walkie-talkies and the rest of them? Do they have bulletproof jackets enough to go through the personnel on patrol per point? There are so many things that we need to do for our security men, not just the officers. And I think in dealing with this matter, all of these should be put into one single basket and looked at seriously. But honestly, I want us to begin from where they live. I've visited police barracks, even in Abuja, the one at Gudu, opposite the cemetery, in the heart of the city. It doesn't look like a police barrack. In Aba here, go to the various police formations and barracks that we have. Mike Okiro went somewhere in Abuja, outskirts, after Nyanya, Jukwe, to build a police outfit, residence. But honestly, before you and I, they are occupied by civilians. How many police officers are there? So let's do something for our policemen as well. They should also make us our friends and we'll be loyal to them. We have a lot of problems going on, and it is push back and push front, push everywhere.
The issue, Bonnie, is that you cannot give what you don't have. The same way you approach me. I'm hungry, I'm angry over something, and then you say good morning. Your good morning will sound like something else to me, and I will react. That's why sometimes when people are quarreling, people will say, waiting happen for your house, because people believe that somebody they pepper you is because something happened in your house.
No,
so if these policemen are not happy, morale is low. That's why when they see civilians, they treat us like we're not humans. It's because right from inside they are dissatisfied. So naturally it will just come out, because you cannot give what you don't have. Now man where they happy go make another person happy. So I think that government really should look at this issue of morale and welfare of personnel, because you can't keep blaming the policemen. I know that there are a few bad eggs, but I'm also saying that those who have decided to be good, you're not making them happy. How do you expect them to give what they don't have?
Well, transferred aggression everywhere. We live in a country where many people don't know. There is anger in the land, and I need to say it clearly.
During elections, sorry my love, I spoke to some of them when they moved them to come and do elections. They sleep in cars. Boots.
When they transfer them,
Kai is bad.
I went to a place in Yanagua some years ago, and I saw some policemen who were mobilized as a reinforcement from a particular state in the Middle Belt. And I went there because one of my brothers happened to be one of them, and they were sleeping in seized cars and accidented vehicles. Some of them were smelling because they couldn't even wash their
couldn't even shower.
And their allowances are not even paid as at when due.
How can such a person be happy?
This is obvious, and we need to talk about it. So you have transferred aggression. Now here we are, that you're doing all of this, and it is just a second away, and it could be life or death. And then you can't buy tomato for your home. The anger is heightening, so much so that dogs are now eating grass. Quote me, I've seen dogs eating grass because of hunger, joining goats to eat grass. Now we are using pawpaw, watermelon and cucumber to make our stew. It is new in our menu, and there is so much anger in the land. So let's see those who bear arms, let's see how we can treat them well. They can transfer that joy to the people in dealing with matters. But again, it starts with securing them before they secure the citizenry.
We're still in Abia. Some commuters and residents have called on the government to urgently rehabilitate and reconstruct the Emelogu axis of the primary school end of Opobo Road. Those bad spots have caused untoward hardship for commuters, especially during this rainy season. Our correspondent Chinyere Priska says some motorists and commuters plying the road, namely Israel Raphael Donald Uzochi, also expressed deep concern. They also said that some of those points have caused major damage to cars, delay to work, also serve as death traps to commuters. Let's take a listen.
I want to thank the state governor, Dr. Alex Oti. He has done marvelous work out of his administrations. And I also want to use this opportunity to call your presence with the road users of Opobo Road. The road is so bad. Places like Emelogu Junction, precisely opposite Romain Hotel, places like Federal Housing Estates, and of course the primary school access. It is very bad. They have caused so much damages to our vehicles. So now we are calling on the state government, please come and help us fix the road. Please, we are calling on you to come and help us. We, the road users, we are suffering from it at this very point. Please, come and attend to our current situation, because it's no longer funny. If it rains, we don't even have access to return home or either go out.
We are here in the Emelogu Road. You can see everywhere is messed up. The road is very, very bad. Not dead. Our keke is falling every day. Motor cannot pass freely. Keke cannot pass freely. Everywhere is messed up here.
Saidani ana Emelogu Anyibi. Governor ni Bekwara anya minizo ayana pota ndị na-akpọsa ahịa ha ga-ere ma ọ dara egbe. So biko gọvanọ anyị ka o lebara anya na ihe gbasara Emelogu.
Obelezi. All right. Obelezi. All right. You know, I speak more of Ungwa than mainstream Igbo. Anyway, the fact remains that Opobo Road, particularly the points so mentioned, have become like a sickler child. But just taking a cursory look, you can see that there are supposed to be some, pre-construction jobs that have to be done. Drainage is one of them, and I think very important. Otherwise, no matter the touch and go approach, which has been the case on these particular spots over time, there is nothing anyone can do. Annie, this thing has been recurring so many years behind us.
And this is our only exit route. And
indeed, we have had commissioners of work in this state in previous governments, and we had spoken to them, and they had spoken so well about how they wanted, they had mapped out how to construct canals that would drain water to Aba River and all of that, which is not very far anyway, but it never saw the light of day. So they keep doing the job. In any case, when the job is being done, it's not being given to people who actually know how to reinforce the place. They just come and fill it overnight. You wake up in the morning and you see the road filled, and you drive through. By the time you're coming back, you don't open again. So it needs a thorough job to be done now. Yes, Mr. Governor, you're doing a whole lot in the township. That is where visitors come more. But we need to say also that Opobo Road links several states from here. It links Akwa Ibom, it links rivers, it links Ukwa East and West, all right, and also busting out through Obehi and Co to take you to other sides of the Niger Delta. South. All right, so there is a whole lot that needs to be done, and it has to be proper job. Yes, somebody can say it's federal road, but for how long can we stay on federal road? unknown to many people that many people have relocated from the Osusu axis, the Ungwa Road axis and co, bought land in this place and have built, and that is the reason we have
traffic is
so much traffic night and day on Opobo Road now. People live now all the way to Akpa, going down to almost to Azumini. People have bought land and are building, and they go to township for their jobs to and fro on a daily basis. And they are taxpayers. I think this cry is very apt, and our government should please look at it. Now, the Martin Amewule-led River State House of Assembly has frowned at the continued stay in office of the Caretaker Committee Chairman, CTC, despite a Supreme Court judgment declaring them illegal. The lawmakers want them arrested. The Apex Court had recently given judgment in a case between the Attorney General of the Federation and the Attorneys General of the 36 states, ruling that Caretaker Committee Chairman or Transition Chairman should leave because their stay is illegal. At plenary on Monday, the leader of the House, Major Jack, informed the members of the certified true copy of the aforementioned Supreme Court judgment in his possession that he laid before the Speaker. While presenting his report, the chairman of the House Committee on Local Government, Ignatius Onwuka, raised an alarm over the continued activities of CTC chairman despite the Supreme Court judgment. In another submission, the member representing Andoni constituency, Ofix Kagbang, accused Governor Fubara of instigating anarchy. After voting, Amewule called on the police to arrest the Caretaker Committee chairman wherever they were seen parading themselves. He mandated the chairman of the House Committee on Information to inform residents of the state of their decision. I'm seeing beyond the plenary. I'm seeing, which is the authentic house in River State. That is what I see first when issues are coming either from the Okojumbo house or the Amewule house. Which one is? And as a matter of fact, the governor tends to align with the Okojumbo house. But at what point are we going to have one house so that matters arising from there, will be of any effect?
Well, the comment by the Martin Amawale-led house is what is also being re-echoed in some states. After the Supreme Court ruling which declared TC chairman illegal, the government did say that the head of personnel management at the local government should be in charge of the local government pending when an election happens in those states that have not done local government elections. So what this house is saying is that this caretaker which was put in place by Fubara are illegal based on that court ruling. That is the truth. But Fubara is not the only governor who has not dissolved his caretaker committee chairman. Other states as well that are yet to do their local government elections, including Abia, are still working with their TC. So they should be careful how they shout too much on Fubara, knowing fully well that he's not the only one found wanting. I understand that the right thing should be done, but I'm also saying that since Fubara is not the only one, and perhaps these governors are trying to take time to put things in place, it will not be fair to be hitting him so hard on the same matter. The court ruling just happened 2 weeks ago.
Well, this is what Patrice Lumumba would say, that he's a thief, but he's our thief. If it is wrong, it is wrong. The fact remains that we have, as we have often said, governors who are too strong, that in spite of the ruling of constitutional courts,
the highest,
highly constituted,
the highest in the
land, governors can be too strong to do what they want.
I agree
and that is the reason wherever you go today, you have caretaker committee chairman. So my own and CCC self, caretaker committee chairman. Okay, but their own is transition, right?
Yeah, quickly, let's go to Edo State. We don't have time. The former governor, Adams Oshomole, has described the return of Philip Shuaibu to the APC as the nature of politics. Recall that the court had restated him last week, and recall also that Shuaibu and Obaseki did they fell out some time ago. But after returning, Oshomole, who spoke to newsmen, said Shuaibu's action was common in politics and that he had made mistakes and that only time will determine the level of his loyalty. That word is very deep. Let's take a listen.
You have to recognize that this is not like anybody's personal farm. A political party is a voluntary association, and we are regulated by both APC Constitution and we are regulated by both the Electoral Act and the Nigeria Constitution. For me, not a big deal to worry about. Time will tell.
Papa Shomole, Senator, Enjoyment Officer, let me tell you that indeed you have spoken. It's not the first time. Wherever he was sitting, I want to believe that if he looked around, he would see people who have gone back and forth in Nigerian politics in different parties. So he spoke very well, like somebody who should know. He supported Shuaibu before. I want to believe that if the proper things are done, like some people would say, with a proper plan, the devil can dine with angels, right? Am I correct? I've heard that said before. And in Nigerian politics, like Oshomole himself had said, he said, no matter what you have done, once you join us, your sins are forgiven.
No, but
Oshomole himself did it, said it. So I'm coming. Yes, they are watching Shuaibu. They are watching him.
Talk now.
But that is what it's all about. That is why he also talked about the law of the party and the laws of under the what's it called, electoral laws. So he has summarized everything. I think he just wanted to talk, and it is a free field that everybody can come and play. So thank God he's not saying that Shuaibu is not free to join the APC.
He can't say that. It's not his private
because
estate.
he had been in that APC before as deputy governor.
I think that the main issue is what Oshomole said is what I would do in Oshomole's shoe. If you are loyal to someone and at some point you cross over to the other side and you realize yourself and come back, I cannot trust you again. That has been my principle from time immemorial. I forgive, but I cannot give you a space in my heart again. That's the truth. So right now, Philip has shown Oshomole that you cannot be trusted. You did not only dump me, you said all manner of terrible things about me, even when I was the one who put you there. So now you have made a mistake in your according to you, because Obaseki did not give you tickets. So for you it's about interest, and that's why Oshomole said time will tell whether he really came back because his spirit is here, or he came back because he wants to punish or spite Obaseki. Time will tell. So if you sell your brother, the person where you sell, I'm not going to ever trust you again. It is what it is.
Politics in Nigeria is sometimes seen to be larger than God. Otherwise, forgiveness should be total. And if you forgive, you may not forget, and I think that is what you're trying to allude to. Forgive, you may not forget, because there could be a second time, and the second time could be more brutal. I understand that pretty well. But when I look at the political landscape in Nigeria, it is one place where trust totally is absent. Because even where they come together to speak, there are those who are lying to themselves, and when they disperse, they will regroup and say something undermining what they had collectively agreed to do. That is our kind of politics. Unfortunately, it's about the self.
Do you know that the former governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambowal, at some point fell out with his boss, the former governor at that time?
Wamako?
But he never came in public to say terrible things about Wamako. He knows that I wouldn't be governor today if not because of my boss. We're not in the same camp right now, but I still owe him that respect. And that's what Oshomole expected from Shuaibu. If you say you don't want my camp again, no wahala. But to go out talking all rubbish, saying things about me, it's not easy to bring back that person.
Let me tell you this.
It's about individual.
From the way I perceive Nigerian
politics.
Let me say this. Recall that what happened in the days of the transition from APC to PDP, when Oshomole too changed his support for Obaseki and Shuaibu, happened so fast. And you have to be that fast too in dealing with the matter to be. I'm telling you now. Let me give you a background to it. Shuaibu, look at, I mean, you saw, hold on. You saw an Obaseki who was taciturn in talking. He became very eloquent. So they needed to push. And that was when somebody who was selling the Toyota started selling the Volkswagen. So Oshomole too was talking all manner of things because he was supporting Izeyamu. And I think we have to know that everything happened so fast.
The scenarios are not the same.
No.
Baseki, Oshomole in this case is the godfather talking about his son. In this case, we're talking of his son throwing jabs at his father. And the scenarios are not the same.
That Oshomole will talk about godfatherism when he fought godfatherism to his standstill in Edo, knocking out the Igbinedians, knocking out the Tony Anenis, Haba. That tells you that there is no truth anywhere.
The
truly.
Conversation is not about encouraging Godfather. The conversation is about what you do when you leave your Godfather. That's the issue here.
But why should? Then we continue to entrench Godfatherism, and we continue to have these complaints.
It's about mutual respect. It's not about
somebody must knock out this Godfatherism thing in his own way or her own way. We've seen it play out elsewhere. And Omahi is going further and further today, courtesy of his fight with Elechi, and we can give many more examples.
It's about respect.
Yes.
I have my mother's sister. She's like a godmother in my life. When I finished my SSCE, I got beautiful result, but I got a P in English. And my father said, well, he's not going to pay for my WAEC again. My mother's sister was one who paid for me to write that WAEC, and I made my English. That woman had a quarrel with my mom some time ago over some family issues. But because of what this auntie did for me, I will never, in this life, in the life to come, say anything about Auntie Monica. What am I saying? It's about respect. When you recognize that this person once upon a time played a crucial role in my life. We may not be in the same tent, but I will not open my mouth and disparage you. I will not open my mouth and say terrible things about you. If I do that, it shows that I lack integrity, I lack character. So it's not about, it's about, I'm not promoting godfatherism. I'm saying that you give respect to whom respect is due.
The fact remains that at the end of the day, we are talking about individualism. What you said might be absolutely correct, but in the mind of someone who is far away, thousands of miles away,
then they should learn
thinking, when he's thinking per time about an issue at hand, it is different. Different people, different thoughts.
He lacks integrity.
That is and then even judgments are different as well. All right, we go on a break now. Where we'll be back. Stay with us.
Imagine thinking you bought an unlimited data plan, but the next thing we hear is,
oh, this data has finished again.
Well, that's what happens when you don't buy a truly unlimited data plan.
Enjoy truly unlimited data with unlimited speed-based data plans from Airtel. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to buy now. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Neya.
Nne milk.
Oba yuru detu yire ki hu.
Keduzie.
Or the milky.
Ofuma.
Or the creamy. Obu Milo 3-in-1 the milky na creamy makagi. Or the milky ofuma. Ekwesi imitinye kwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Yeah, ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo.
People and politics, providing the alternative voice within the democratic space.
All right, and so we are on the last bend of the show today. Stick with us as we go interactive. You can call us on 0907 677 1029, 0916 988 1029, 0809 666 1029. Of course, on Facebook, we're getting your reactions already. So let's go. Hello.
Good morning, Annie and Bonnie.
Morning.
I am the fan. Wake up, we head of Bono. Yes, so gladiators are on the game this time. I call this time Panorama Dangote Mania. The rich also cry. And that's the way the cookie crumble. Learning the hard way as a monopolizer. Now, my say is this. Paymasters are involved in this game to frustrate him so that they can continue piping our oil. Cure ED. The fan on him, wake up in here. Ofono, Gregorian religion, love what they are doing.
Which you come. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Elvis. I'm calling from Aba.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Bonnie.
Yes, sir.
If you can remember, there was a time I said on this platform when Dangote brought out this issue of refinery. I said the Kabas will not allow this refinery to function. I said when the man brought the idea, I said they will never allow this refinery to function. Fuel have become, or oil have become an enemy to Nigeria. It's a cost to Nigeria. Oil is a cost to Nigeria. But that's by the way. Like the other day, when we are talking about state creation, I told you people that you can never create any state under civilian government. You can never in Nigeria. The ones we have was created by military. Fiat creation. Except Midwestern region that was created by civilian government then. So this civilian government we have here, democracy we have here, the constitution we have here, can never create the state in Nigeria. They are all, what they are doing in the National Assembly about state creation is kind of killing time, trying to make Nigerians to feel relaxed. They should leave the issue of that state creation and face the hardship people are facing here. So issue of that Dangote, honestly speaking, do you know how much Nigerian government have spent getting from one country to the other looking for investors? Billions of money. Sometimes they will go with 500 delegates. And at the end they will tell us, we have made this company, we have made this, we have made this. But now, the man in your country, he didn't even go outside with a plane or with anything. The man in your country invested here. We don't want you to see the light of the day. And when we say we are protesting, people will say, what are you protesting? Let me tell you, I'm a person of some people that said Igbo should not participate in that protest. But with the comments of Ananoga, I'm calling Igbo to join the protest because that man is selling a donut. What he's selling is a donut. We know. He just want to make Igbos not to participate because he mentioned. But this time around, I'm calling Igbos to participate in this protest. Let the heaven fall. Let him go and arrest Obi.
Anyway, I think Ononugo sometimes derails, and I think so much analysis had been done in respect of that. As for the 1st of August, planned protest, whether it's going to hold or not, we don't know. But you also know that Labour has asked President Bola Tinubu to call those who are planning the protest so that there can be a judgment. But the question is, who are those planning the protest? Apart from the likes of Showore, who have actually spoken openly about it. But do we have a government that can say, okay, let's call these people together, even if their faces and names and addresses are known, is a different ballgame altogether. But as we have said, the 1st of August is still some time away, and so much can still be done to ameliorate the situation. Why not, if not? Hello?
Hello, good morning, Annie.
Good morning.
My name is Paul Chinefumat. I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. I want to comment on the rush by the Martin Amewule led Rivers House of Assembly. And the rush and the pressure they are putting on the Tuba to conduct the Rivers State election. These people are kind of, it seems they enjoy this noise so much. They enjoy it so much. They want to be relevant. They want to be seen in the news. They want to be read in the news every now and then. Talking about the river, talking about it, talking about that. As far as I'm concerned, they are non-existent. As the law has permitted you to say that. They are non-existent. You know, they are pressuring the... See, I am not a fan of CDC or whatever, or mayor or whatever you call it. Let the right thing to be like Annie said. I want to support you on that. Let these people go and rest for goodness sake and allow the man to work. Let us know whether he can work or not, so that we can now hold him responsible for his governance or good governance. Again, I want to say again, please. See, the claim of the security agents in Aba especially is so worrisome. But then, these security agencies must know that we are still belonging to this environment. They are still belonging to this environment. Let them not create hostility here and there by the way they conduct themselves. Honestly, these particular people, RRS people, if you see the way they behave, the way they deal with people, you think whether these people, whether they are government agency or they are just personal agency, you think they are fighting for the selfish interest and not even for the security of the people. I can tell you that. See, government should wait in and see how they can bring in these people to conduct themselves very well, because the people are seeing them as enemy and not even security. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's take some messages on Facebook. Lorena says, great program. And ask, please take off your headphone. Your headphone are doing an echo on the Facebook audio. Really? Okay, we'll speak to the engineers. Okay. Thank God for former governor of Abia State, Okezie Ikpeazu. At least Abia State got 12 billion share from the said money. I wish Governor Oti will use this money judiciously. Hani and Boni, you guys are doing great in political analysis. Charles Ugochukwu from Aba. Prince Lord Shekina, Nigerian politicians cannot be trusted. No wonder Shomole said that time will prove Schwabe's return to APC. Urumoki, this protest has been on the ways for a week now. It might not give the result anticipated. Killing of security personnel in Aba, whether they are corrupt or not, is unbecoming and outrageous. Chinonyemba, truth be told, Governor Alex Oti is the most fortunate governor Abia has ever heard. Imagine the amount of money that keeps dropping into the state account, all secured during the last administration of Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu. The latest being the 12 billion naira that was just released. Unfortunately, all Governor Oti keeps telling Abians is that nothing was left for him by the last government. Governor Oti should really thank God and appreciate the efforts of the previous administration. Hyacinth Obuna, like the leadership of Nigeria, management of NNPC is culpable in the sabotage and fraud going on in the petroleum sector. Emir Sanusi Lamido has said that much. The same economic growth and development saboteurs holding down the sectors are now turning their evil arrow at Dangote. The rulers of Nigeria should be held responsible for the imminent collapse of the country. Abba Naija made the Speaker of Abia House of Assembly, Emmanuel Emeru, condemning the killing of innocent people is a welcome development, highly commendable. It is quite unfortunate. I join hands with him saying that may the soul of the departed rest in peace. Bob Mudozie says he's watching from Owerri. Oti should take it time to work out the salary structure of this state. The past administration really messed up. He shouldn't be under pressure to please some civil servants. You're calling them clueless? Oh no, please. Kalinech, the saboteurs, are they invisible? I can't imagine what Dangote is going through. If he can complain this bitterly, how much more an average Nigerian? Seeing what is happening, investors are already on the run. Shomele's response is a sheer definition of once beaten, twice shy. Ishaq Ahmed, my country, another World Bank money to governments. They will loot it too. Nkem Frank, condemning attack on security is okay, but he should go beyond that. Why is the speaker not condemning the act of the governor? Discussing with the NLC concerning the 70k minimum wage as agreed by government. The speaker must condemn it because Oti promised to pay any amount that the government agree on.
In fact, the first to pay. That was what we heard. He told us.
One of the first. There are two different things.
Color the thing now for us. He said he will be the first.
I'm quoting him verbatim.
Okay, now.
One of the first. It's different from the first.
Let him be the one of the one of the first. Because no, there's so much.
I was
around.
there. That's why I am saying it the way he said it.
There is this
one of the first. It's different from the first.
About salaries and deductions and money payments and all that. Let it be settled once and for all. And I think that is what Akola Pomore is saying.
I agree with you. It's just that I was in that forum, so I wanted to just say it the way the governor said it. One of the first on record, please.
And one of the ones could be the first.
I agree with you. But I just want to quote him the way he said it.
That is my wish.
I don't want us to be quoting. Ojukwu says the government should find a solution in the recent attack. The primary aim is to safeguard lives and property. Ihoma Angel, Annie, you are correct. This country is really wired to fail. Ojukwu says the directive to address the issues of salary is a welcome development. Lord Sam Lord, tell OT to work on the issue of insecurity and criminality in Aba and those touts in Bata. Chisom Henry Oji, this money was earned under Ikpazu, but OT will say that he did not receive anything. Just as he lied that he never met a dime in the state account, OT will still tell Abian that he worked for this, again expecting to misappropriate it as usual. Chibuzo Ekwemu, with all this insecurity in the state, how can the government convince foreigners to come and invest? Big question, my brother. Gabriel Luata, Martin Omawale should Zukwanike allow Rivers government to focus on its primary assignment, which is governance. Chika Nwadema says this is true. There are a lot of saboteurs in the oil sector. Big time. Big time. Lucas Almeida. I can also barely hear you. Okay, all right. Okay. Stephen Achonwa, it is worrisome that Agbero in Aba have relocated to Ususioma Junction, disturbing motorists. Government should come up and do the needful. Achonwa from Ikapara. Levi Osina Chukwu wants to commend us for the good job. He said, really, you guys are amazing, doing an amazing job. God bless you too. He's watching from Lekki Aja, Lagos. Thank you, bro. Motive Oji is also watching. Thank you. When do we return to the phone lines? Okay. Nnamdi Uzochi Ezekiel. Now everybody can see that the Kwazu didn't just leave without an impact on the state. Those funds coming in are the hard work of the past administration, and I hope that every bit of the money will be used judiciously for the best interest of Indabia. While my condolence goes to the families of those that died on Saturday. All right.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Your name and location, sir?
This is Agent Line.
Okay.
I thank you. You are our broadcasting and the analyzing. So, you give us here from where we haven't here. So, if not that how can we hear that World Bank had been such an amount to Abia State?
Ew.
Now, would I think that governor with the from this distance, he would have get the money because it came from OKC. That's my topic this morning. So government is second.
Jay-Z, please. I think you say you are an elder. That statement you've just made. Let's start from the first. Yes, we're doing our bit, and I want to say also that you probably would have heard this elsewhere. That is one. You people are widening the gulf of politics between the past and the present too much. What needed to be done has been done. The money, and it was done, and was seen to have been done, and the money has been brought. You don't need the media. The media, the one you're listening to at a particular time, is the one that makes you understand what you need to see. Maybe the background information and some other analysis and jara that we put, okay? But we beg people not to widen the gulf of politics between governments, because at the end of the day, it's about 10 years, and these people still come back to be friends from the same state and sometimes from the same regions within the state. Okay, so please, okay, let's not find the embers of this disunity and as if we enjoy it.
Ugochukwu, do we take more messages or okay?
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Mr. Chris. I'm calling from Umo Ogene.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I am very happy that the past administration really did something that the World Bank actually has to pay their own counterpart fund, talking about 12 billion. So people around here never thought that or never believed that the past administration did anything. And I'm happy over the news, and I want to join Anas to thank the Basil, for this gesture. Thank you very much. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, you're welcome.
Ugochukwu Sunday, still on Facebook. Still appreciating you guys for the good work. God bless Magic FM. Is watching us from Railway Crossing. Uzo Madoba says, I like this your laughter. So you guys are doing great. Madoba from Port Harcourt Road. Thank you. Namde Uzochi Ezekiel, I think I just read your own. Ugoez Nwaka, I just hope that with all the experiences Dangote is getting, he will now understand what an average Nigerian have been receiving from the government. Esindu Samuel Jr. talking about the reimbursement. Truth is that the presence and impact of the Okezie-led government will not be forgotten anytime soon. All thanks to the Okezie government, Abia is richer in billions at this time of the year. Bazu left this money for OT and he's going about lying that nothing was left in our collective treasury. LP is everything they preached against. Chi Ostaino. So Nigerian problem is even bigger than Dangote. Chai, if big fish like Dangote is now shouting and regretting for the refinery investment, it means Nigeria is finished. Motive Oji, Adams Oshomole words to Shoaibu are deep to prove that politics is not a clean game but selfish game. Everyone wants to go where the bread is buttered. Boniface Odenaka, 12 billion for Abia State under Dr. Uti. We hope he uses the money judiciously. All we ask for is dividends of democracy. Ihioma Ekele Gaios. On the issue of reimbursement, Abia got the highest second amount of money, which is 12.1 billion. But I'm yet to understand why Governor Oti will keep saying that he never inherited any assets from his predecessor.
Sorry,
rather,
the money is just coming. The verification and approval for the money would have been done over time. It appears that the money was there even before the election. Yes, it has been proven that the projects were actually handled and then the reimbursement is being made and it's just coming out. But the impression people are creating now is that the money had been there. But the governor on seat today never mentioned it.
maybe you didn't understand. Okay, what
That's
happened?
the impression even the last person is trying to make, and even one before that.
Okay, let me explain. Last week, the commissioner did issue a statement to say that the government was going to spend this amount on certain roads. So people now got the impression that the 12 billion came from our purse. So with this revelation from government now, these people are now saying, oh, why didn't the commissioner, when he issued that statement, said that this project, so now from this money will come. So that's actually what happened.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because somebody did not say exactly what you want, in your mind, when you're miles away from the person, you think the person should be thinking the way you are thinking. And I often say that people think differently from different places. Even the person sitting next to you cannot be thinking the way you're thinking, and you cannot be thinking the way the person is thinking, unless you table the issues and you cross-fertilize, and then you come up with a uniform thought.
Bonnie,
that's the way it is.
Government is about transparency.
No,
if Tinubu now receives money from the House of Rep from one place, maybe let's say custom did a budget of 1.7 trillion, the government will say that based on the taxes that we got from custom amounting to 1.7 billion, we are now using this money, 1.7 billion from custom, to fund NNPCL. That is how government works.
Yeah, that is the fact of it. But based on this now, if not that the revelation has come that about how many states, 26 or so, over that, got. Not many people knew that such monies came to different states in the federation, and
because the governors refused to talk about it.
Calibrated in different forms. Now it has come, all right, and thank God that you have platforms that will let you know that it has come. But the impression some people are creating is that the money had been there for like 1 year or so. But the fact is that, just like we said in our analysis, those states like Anambra, for instance, is it Anambra?
Yes.
Where
did not get.
It means the World Bank had seen that they did not do what they were supposed to do, and fund did not come. So I just want us to, and that's the reason I admonished against widening the gulf of politics. Sincerity on the part of government, fantastic, we need it, and that is what we do here, and we must ensure that we talk about it until it is being done as much as we can. But as you sit up there, please, former or current, they are brothers and sisters, just like all of us.
Government is a continuum. It's just that the bottom line is transparency. Last week, the government sent a budget proposal, appropriation, to the National Assembly, 3 trillion. As Tinubu was sending the money, he told the world that 3 trillion will be to pay this new minimum wage, to pay arrears, and to pay gratuity. That's how government works. Each time money is earmarked, attach the explanation to the money to avoid share and this kind of divisive politics.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning, Big Bonnie.
Morning.
And, Anastasia, my sister.
Welcome.
Yes, my name is Uchenne Sinna, aka Futako First Son. I am calling you this morning from Morata Timber Market, Aba. Let me add my voice on the issue of the 12 billion by Kenny. Big Bonnie, you know that government is a continuum. As a new government that comes on board, you will inherit debt. You also inherit some money. But why I think that these people is pointing out that this administration said that they never see any money in the coffers of the Abia State, that the former governor left an empty account with so many debts. So I think that is why the people is pointing that this administration should be truthful in what they are doing. Because it has happened in so many areas. When this administration will say one thing in the morning, in the afternoon, they will say another thing. Annie, do you remember that our governor said in one of his interviews that whatever that the federal government agree on the minimum wage, that he will be the first governor to pay that money?
One of the first, yes.
Yes, he said that he will be the first governor to pay whatever the federal government agree on the minimum wage. Now the federal government has agreed on 70,000 naira. In one of the sister stations that I wouldn't like to mention the name, the Ferdinand Ekoma came and denied shifting the place of the governor, which he said before that he would be the first to pay that money, and saying that the federal government do not supposed to discuss what the states will pay in terms of minimum wage compared to the federal. That the federal have their own issue, that the state will not discuss based on what they can pay. You see this problem when the government talk one thing in the morning, in the afternoon they talk another thing. I think the government should leave this social media issue and focus on the real governance. Look at every one month in Abia State, you have one security issue or the other. You said you want to bring investors. Can investors come under this high level of insecurity? I think he should change his routine. He should ask questions, because the former administration read this state, we didn't have this thing we are seeing today. So I think you should really set governance, because the first thing as a governor should start is protecting lives and property. If the people who live and do business in Abia State are not safe, how are they going to carry on their business? Talking about investors coming, when you're coming to invest, every one month, you see that people will come and attack somebody with guns. No, talk about you that with that gun. Secondly, let me react on the issue.
You are still talking.
With, yes.
Make
sorry,
it brief, please.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Federal government with Dangote. I think our president should understand that these people are the people that have been sabotaging our refineries. These people are the people that don't want this country to progress because of what they are getting. If you continue like this, the protest you will see in Nigeria might hijack his government. I am a supporter. I work for the party.
All right, thank you so much, Sina. Let's allow other people to talk.
They are going on the wrong side. Thank you and God bless you.
Okay. I had to hold my breath, actually, waiting for when he will stop.
Isn't that?
And this kind of person, he go fit sabi quarrel. So if you just stop him, if he quarrel you, and I don't want quarrel.
You did talk about the issue of security, that the governor should up his game. What some of you do not realize is that security business is classified. A governor cannot come out and tell you what he is doing, but you can be sure that the governor is doing something behind the scene. Yes, the situation is worrisome, but he cannot come out and tell you his security plans. These informations are usually classified. Your call is noble, but I just wanted you to know that security business is not the kind of ones they give updates every day. So you cannot say that the governor is not doing something.
And for those who think that any of the governors would be the first to pay, including Dr. Alex Otti, recall that the president, in lieu of the 70,000 naira which had been agreed upon, had also sent a sub-budget to the National Assembly, which I think they will approve. And until that is done, then you know that monies come from FAC and of course internally generated revenue. When all of those are in place and those monies begin to trickle to the states, then we'll see who will be the first, to pay and all that. All right.
Onyemechi Ikoku is commenting on the horror scene at Ungwa Road by Mosque. It happened directly opposite Access Bank, and I think that there should be a CCTV security camera around there. They should have the answer to all this. Watching from Yenogwa. Sorry, I skipped that part. Okay, we'll go on a last break.
Yes, and of course we can wrap up as well.
Okay,
Annie,
okay.
The fact is, the main issue today is the issue of the investigation of the oil sector. The Senate president is from the South. He is from Akwa Ibom, that has, I think, a majority of the oil wells today in Nigeria. He's been a minister of the Niger Delta Development, Niger Delta Ministry.
Who are you referring to?
Akpabio.
Okay.
Minister of Niger Delta Ministry. He's also been in the thick of oil business, if you ask me, whether directly or indirectly. And now as Senate president, let's see, because basically the devastation of our economy, the devastation of the oil sector, everything rolls around him. And I think I want to see him live up to his word alongside his compatriots in the National Assembly. This is where we wrap up the show today, but we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. I am Bonnie Onogu.
I am Anastasia Uchenna. Have a lovely day.
Imagine thinking you bought an unlimited data plan, but the next thing we hear is,
oh, this data has finished again.
Well, that's what happens when you don't buy a truly unlimited data plan.
Enjoy truly unlimited Airtel. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to buy now. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu yire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo.
Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Sendie ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piazza 939# ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị. Ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
Live with confidence. We hustle day and night, hoping for a breaking life. But sometimes life doesn't go right. And that's why you need a sure partner, Salam Nadiwe. Live with confidence.
Experience peace of mind with viable insurance plans from Sanlam Nigeria, your all-weather partner. Explore our range of tailored insurance solutions at www.sanlam.com.ng. That is at www.sanlam.com.ng. Designed to safeguard what matters most to you. Sanlam. Live with confidence.
whistle on this. We are 102.9 in the air. Magic City Radio, #1 in the air. Magic City, oh. So we are 102.9 in the air. Magic City Radio, #1 in the air. Magic City, now here we go. Turn on your radio, Hey, Krista says so. A Broski on this one, man. With your boy, Krista Leo.
My name is Crystal, and you're listening to Magic 102.9 Aba Ogwan.
Come on, everybody, come, let's praise the Lord for all the things He has done for us. Come on, everybody, come, let's praise the Lord for all the things He has done for us. Hallelujah, Makiyama, Yahukomere.
Can you see a mama? Almighty God in heaven, I lift my voice to praise it for all that you have done for me. I just want to testify. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but He promised to deliver. Even if he falls down 7 times, he shall rise again. For the Lord, He inhabits the praise that we bring. So let us bring praises to our King. Come on, everybody, count laps, praise the Lord for all the things He has done for us. Can you kill it? Can you kill it?
Magic 102.9. Feel the magic. Like our page on Facebook.
Facebook.com/Magic102.9 FM.
Follow us on Twitter
at MagicFmAba.
Visit our website
www.magicfm.ng
or call our studio line
080-955-1029 080-966-1029 090-7677-1029 Instagram.
All right, now Magic 102.9 FM about a beautiful Tuesday morning, the 23rd day for the month of July 2024. We don't show again for Inside another beautiful time, yes, for Inside the mid-morning runs where we do the magic. How on a Tuesday the day? I hope everywhere they calm. I hope everything they fine with you. If you know they fine, join us this morning for Inside mid-morning runs as we do them together. Anyways, yes, so every Tuesday morning we travel, enter our street, and we talk all the things when we say they happen for inside our areas. Join us this morning as we do them for Governor Abisera of Magic FM throw a good morning to all our listeners all over the world, and we say welcome again for Inside mid-morning runs.
I greet all of you. I hope say on a night today very very good. Now the 1st of February, another beautiful day for the month of July, and so we take Siam. Una welcome.
All right, okay. Yes, now roadside mic. Okay, where we'll carry the mic, leave them for your hand so that all of us will sit down on top of the matter when we say idiots. We just need to talk about this. Anyways, I really don't know, but all the same, we'll first start with our great nation, Nigeria. We know so many things they happen right now. We know say some people they do one or two when we say the things that go to vex you for your mind. You don't make those things normal. No, they're not the normal. But in as much as the things they're not the normal, and a human being they do those things, all we just need to do now to pray for a change of heart, and at the same time again we'll kind of think of ways how we'll take manage that kind of a thing. Okay, recently just let me know some of our parents right now, they really don't know where their children they. Some of them don't even know the kind of thing when their children they do. When they talk about children of from 10 years to 10 to 12, go they good? Or 10 to 13, go they good?
No, from 10 to 15.
Okay, 10 to 15 years.
No, 8 to 15 years.
Whoa, it's too small now. Leave them for 10, leave them for 10.
8 to 15 years.
No, leave them for 10. Thank you.
8 to 15 years.
No, leave them for 10. I get reason why.
You see, from next week.
Okay.
From next week, if you reach from 6, 7 to 15 years, because that from next week you gonna say this word get as it be. Because I remember something last week Friday. One small boy asked the guy say in there 7 years. He they shout pure water. To him, as in maybe now waiting they tell him make it they do.
Okay, so say pure water.
So many people just they call up, they dash them money, nobody buy things from them.
Okay, at that age now.
You say they 7 years.
7 years. Okay, now we really want to know how we take really rich year. When we say age 7, where I did. Okay, I don't already there for primary school. Yes, I don't there for primary school. So waiting that boy they do for street. Now the society fail us right now, or now based on say our parents now then fail us. No, not tell me about government here. No, because these children they follow government, they stay for house. Remember, these children they follow the governor. Me now, they follow me, they go office. You see that I reduce my voice this morning. More sit down and talk as parents. Waiting the sup? Waiting they happen. Kilo day. I know so many things they happen right now, so many challenges and all that, but waiting really they happen for with your children. You know where your children they. Some of them don't even know where their children they. Okay, the ones who even manage to know now because I say they leave them for house since around 3 a.m. in the morning. When people see they snore, they don't leave them for house. So anything what they want to do, they feel just do on their own. So What is the papi? We won't know this morning. As a parent, leave government first, because I'd already talk and say your children they follow me, they stay for house. So therefore, now you they follow, they stay for house. So if anything even happen to that picking fair, the first person when they go call now you when they say they live with them for house. So more leave government aside, okay? So now more we really talk. What is the papi? What is the papi? 7 years old, they for street they hawk pure water. 6 years old, they for street they pick akpakara. Waiting they happen. Now the society fail those children right now, or now Nigeria happen to them, or now you as parents now fail those children. So more talk this morning. Now make us sit down for you. Oh yeah, more stuff we had this morning.
Anyway, the truth of the matter be say this one now nothing concern government. But the only place where I go put government first at the thing and when we go reach government domot.
Well, but we never reach from now.
Yes, because everything starts from house. What you make as everything work out from house, they come outside. We say, I think say last week, for the past 1 month now, if you go for inside any football field, you will see them small boys. They never reach 8 years. They carry sack bag, they carry magneto, they pick something. But the last week all shocked me because when they give the guys 6,000 naira. As unto don't carry and go give the people. They give them 6,000 naira. Come give them Indian hemp. Make it go deliver.
Okay.
So I just ask myself now, this small pikin now small pikin, and they tell us say this thing Igbo. They shall no say na Igbo.
Okay.
Now as in done they go they deliver Igbo. They go they sit down, they watch those people where they deliver Igbo, where they smoke Igbo.
Okay.
Waiting the mama and papa of that pikin know about the pikin.
Question 1.
Now, the problem we will get now be say we get people where they pray, may Baba go there give them child, but they never ready to become mama and papa.
Okay.
Because Bible tell us say Timothy they small sabi wetin dey for Bible. Now, if you carry them come for inside this age where and ultimately I said never reach government side, say somebody go tell you say economy no good, things hard. That Nigeria never did good before.
Okay.
Because that time when they born us, sometimes I dey sit there they ask myself, if we dey shout now say things hard where mama they work, papa they work, pikin they work, what happen to those days where be saying only papa they work, mama they house?
Question 2.
Pikin they house, but papa still they provide.
Okay, that one day. Okay, we'll leave this matter now for our people hand this morning. Maybe now then go there in a good position, because you know say I don't know how they run your house. So now you're there in a good position now to tell me what they happen for inside your house when all this kind of a team they play at. Funny enough, nobody born Peking made they use and do example. No, nobody born Peking made they use and take do a radio show. No, nobody born them. But now life now don't they happen right now. So but before we go they call other people when they involved for this matter. More start with you when the Peking they follow they stay for house now. What thing they happen there? The Peking to they stubborn and they listen to your words, or na based on the fact say you don't even get time to take care of these children, or na based on the say the Peking not just won't become useful for life. So more talk this morning. What did they happen? Okay, more open our phone lines now.
0907-677-1029, 0916-988-1029, 0809-666-1029.
All right, if you just join us, we don't open the phone lines now and then more talk. We they ask the question now, plenty of questions, because they say catch them young. Now either God will catch them young or devil will catch. One person must always catch one person young. You understand them now. Whether the streets or now you go catch them young, or you as a parent go catch them young. So more really talk waiting they happen. Now the society fail our children, or now our parents fail us, because at that age 7, 8, what we sabi. That time self now to do competition of who go carry first for in class. Because for our compound tradition, anybody will carry first for my compound that year, the whole compound go buy fowl when they go to celebrate that Peking. And you as a parent, you go like and well maybe say a whole full compound gather money, key fowl for your Peking to celebrate your Peking. So it could be like competition among us. So if they talk anything concerning any other thing, we not consign book, our hand and our leg no dey. But anything we consign book, we did it. And if you go see us that time, we dey do these booking things to do wetin make e be say this time now when children don dey for house now we go take chop fowl because the whole compound imagine when mama patient when two of us no dey talk go bring the money out make dem take add join the fowl you understand that thing dey sugar us well say even our enemy even contribute money for the fowl matter that thing e dey give us coat of many colours na so I go raise my shoulder up like peacock you understand na that thing if you consign book na we dey do a competition house by house you see us everybody go come dey serious you go dey see 3 people dey carry first that year because na different school we dey go so 3 people go carry first so imagine when 3 children at that age carry first you full compound the full community go buy 3 fowl for us o yes na we go take am take dey jubilate say we dey chop fowl so now children now dem still dey do that kind thing children now dey for street dey pick akpakara. You there with us this morning?
Governor. Governor, good morning.
We greet you.
Thank you so much.
Amen.
For receiving our happiness for this side. No problem. You know, say on Sunday we come out. We just watch Nigerian movie. That one just ends. I bet make that kind of movie they happen again.
Amen.
Because waiting I see from my eye, I never see them. Like today, that Sunday, I just experienced a one-on-one. Okay. You know, there is you. Governor. For me, I know they blame you. I know they blame your government for this matter where you bring now. You understand? Because one, every parent, every papa and mama, I always smack them for my hammer. If you know how many children you can easily cater, born them. Those who you know if you talk to them, they will listen to you. If not you, get only that you. Let us to deal with you. And you will know their whereabouts and their corner. Like that is empty at the top now. Very soon, instead of say, I say now, you go hear the sound of that boy. You will shout, the way you will shout that pure water, you will bring out the attention of everybody. Very small boy. Sometimes I people carry almost 3 bags of pure water on head. Very small. My parents is sendable. I don't know a person where they carry come, they will come via their house boy or what. They send them to water. Because you cannot say a parent cannot carry 3 bags of pure water. Put for that small child on top of it to go and spell. That is number 1. Number 2 is this. There are children who decided on their own. When their papa and mama go out, they will carry small plastic rubber come out to take pure water. Like MC has to say, can next week now? Let me say, by next week, everything will close. You go see the whole children of Aba, they will come out to the street. You know, this is not children of Israel. Children of Aba, all of them will come out to the street. One where they say granite, the one where they say pure water, and other things, they see a lot of things for road like this. My parents born them. Because they don't get money to cater for those children because either they are 12 in the house or 16 in the house or 8 in the house. And I go and bring. They will complete them to pay your school fees by next tenor. That's what you hear from their parents' mouth. So if at all parents, you want only to, that's today and you want to get it, it's okay for you. You will not allow your child or your daughter or your son to carry that kind of a thing. Pass the water for Abba. What you will do, as far as their school is closing, you put their child into lessons or any other thing or coming out to do it. But if I thought we have plenty, you know the control of them. They attend, go to Abba and look for what you will do. That is it. I don't know blame you. But for now the blame on us. For our economy, you know good at all. So when I try to make the economy do okay, let some things we have parents can usually buy. Let them get it at a cheaper rate. Please, that is the pure truth. And tell the people who are always saying, tighten your seat belt, and the other ones, open your seat belt. You cannot overwhelm with us until you go try to manage our economy. Let it be well. Parents, born average. This time not the time of poultry. It's not the time of poultry. Not the time of poultry. 100 ways you can easily attack for. Thank you and God bless you.
All right.
I thought you know
All right, Chichi, we thank you so much as you give us both your contribution and even advice. Joiner, you can't drag me into the matter. Keep the economy way. Okay, make a borrow word from MC Hart. He say those days when the thing they press our neck, when basically only the papa they provide, we see they shout economy no good. How much more now when everybody they work now? So with that one, Chichi was a good satisfied.
Hello.
Hey, Chapo.
Sorry, Biko. Auntie, sorry.
Hey, Chapo.
Biko. Auntie, thank God, sorry, Barum. Auntie, I want you to any quantity. If you want to go, some parents do good. When I try, mana emala onwe going to be good to say na I don't want so we ban the alpha. I don't want parents that try for bromado for that bromado. Some parents are trying wow. I want someone. Some for parents that what I try parents that try. But don't the but it's a way buru was waga buru. But food shit waga buru. You go and onye kumaka gọọmenti okeke ine kumaka gọọmenti ọya mụrụ ụmụ gọọmenti ọya mụrụ ụmụ so ajọ nwa na-apụta ugbu a amamokwesịkwa ebe chisiketa ụfọdụ akpụkpọ ekwe na ọmụ isi egwepụta so ndị parents gwa na-atara nke ụfọdụ gwa na-atara wee otu o si afọ.
All right, Chapo, for the part, we're supposed to throw a salary for you. We're supposed to rest at
tell you. So you blame government, say whether the government bond the picking for you.
Okay. I think I like that part where you talk about them, but he still talk the word about how some parents they try.
There is some they try, but they say that the picking we use in hand now come the zuzu.
Okay. We'll take them now from the angle of where Chapo they come from. Okay, plus and minus. We'll take this one. Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, brotherly.
You are blessed.
Amen.
Please, Pastor is speaking.
Okay, Pastor, continue.
All right. The issue of the ground, but then how to train up these children now depends on the man of the house, the father. You will decide how your family will be. Yeah, your category. You know, sometimes women, they like to say, this mama got to do this, mama got to do that.
Okay, Pastor, may you know verso. You can increase your voice small.
Okay. As a man of the house, maybe in a network.
Okay.
Yeah. The father now is to decide how to train up the children.
Okay.
And he decide, and if you decide, nothing will stand. Here, sometimes there was a little girl. That little girl is from my in-laws. Then my wife sent her to go and sold something. So, but I stopped that action immediately because he will not set any time. Because if you try to do that, you cannot stop it again.
Okay.
So now, it depends. The father, the man of the house, has to take decision how to train up the children.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Pastor, may you know verse too much. Thank God say you say your name na pastor on the basis. Some will take them from the angle of the church. I know say when it comes to marriage, now na be counselor. And again, marriage people can't carry their own complaint given. How many times I don't tell the women, especially, say this thing when your husband they complain about, since now the husband get the right to train the children. This thing when your husband they complain about is supposed to be like that, or you tell the woman, say you're supposed to leave your husband to do them, or you tell the husband making the listen to his wife. How many times I don't tell the man to listen to the wife?
God bless you. We always If that person gets home, you can decide any other thing. You are not here again.
Okay.
Yes. We are always, we are trying our best to tell them, to teach them. That's it.
Okay. Anyway, Pastor, we thank you so much. As you talk one point now, say if you not advice, you not go there when they go do their own wahala. But in as much as you not go there again after I don't advise them, you know, see, I'm saying a way of the church now to really rise up to their duty, change the topics when they discuss for una Sunday service, because I know say una like una Sunday service so much. You know, saying at the high time right now, una supposed to change the topic of una Sunday church so that the people go to hear every Sunday instead of the normal ones when we know.
God bless you. Sometimes, you know, according to dogma or doctrine of any church, in Sunday school we used to have topics.
Yeah.
Then normal service we used to have topics.
Okay.
Now, any pastor would like to train the church in a way everybody will follow up.
Okay.
Because sometimes you change the topic so that it will suit the condition of the faith. We are seeing right from Sunday school.
Okay.
We are trying to do that.
Okay. All right, Pastor. We thank you so much. Mona, continue to try. God bless us. Amen. Okay, now Magic 102.9 FM about Pastor Ndubese. We thank you so much as you give us your time this morning. Will they come back?
We know something those other guys don't. You want us to just shut up and rock. All right then.
ị chọrọ ịmata ụzọ ị ga-esi echekwa ikuku data gị nke ọma? Nke a ga-ebido n'ịhazi akụrụngwa aapụ ndị ị nwere. Iwepụ ngwa aapụ ndị na-adịghị arụ ọrụ n'ekwentị gị ga-enye aka, mana ụka nwere ihe ndị ọzọ dị mkpa. Ụfọdụ aapụ ndị a nwere ngwa nchekwa data, ya mere meenụ ka ha na-arụ ọrụ iji chekwara gị data gị. Ị nwekwara ike ịhazigharị ma mee ka aapụ ndị ị nwere ghara iji aka ha na-eme ka ha na-adị ọhụụ. N'ikpeazụ, mechienụ ngwa aapụ gị mgbe ọbụla anyị na-ejighị ha arụ ọrụ. Chetakwawo na nhazigharị ndị a ga-enye aka chekwara gị data gị nke ọma. Maka ịnweta ozi ndị ọzọ, gaa n'ụdọ nzirịta ozi ndị nwe akara ekwentị gị ma ọ bụ na nke consumer.ncc.gov.ng maka ịnweta enyemaka. Jirinụ ekwentị gị na-arụ ọrụ ka ikuku data gị baara gị uru. Ozi a si n'aka otu Association of Licenses Telecom Operators na njikọ aka ụlọ ọrụ Nigerian Communications Commission bịara gị.
Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Enu, ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piasta 939 hash ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello? Obatala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu yire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo. Give my baby a double punch of Contestant and Ammonia Queen. An effective combination that Camosunate. Camosunate. There's anti-malaria therapy. Camosunate. Comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. No 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. Camosunate.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see your doctor. Read the leaflet inside.
Surely, you will never be away from me. No worry, I don't find in my remedy.
I'm ready for the good news to fall on me. Finally, see us happiness don't find me.
Get 8 times the value of every recharge plus 1,000 Naira sign-up bonus and double data with Airtel over Jara when you buy and activate a new SIM. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Finally, we have a radio station that speaks to the rest of us. I just wanted to say thank you very much.
Thank God.
Thank you so much. Tell all your friends about MagicFmAba.
Make I tell you something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time. Come make we check out. No time to they check it time. Make you no go they play with your life, whoa. Because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Also, how about the adventure? Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master, Also, how about the adventure? Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master, What are you waiting for? I beg you, don't let sickness bring you down, no. No let them wear you down. Your case, you get the solution. After approve our medicine. Cause we dey teach you sickness a lesson. We dey use computer for testing. In order to check your body well. If not therapy you need in God, we go to unite your body and the mind, you. Also, how about the adventure? Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master, Also, how about the adventure? Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer. Experience now the master,
Visit their Aba office at 190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, Abia State, or call 081 61 11 1557. Thank you.
Good day, listener. We welcome you to Osa Herbal Care Venture, the pioneer in contemporary herbal medicine, with over 29 years' experience in the field of herbal medicine. It is very important that you confirm and understand the sickness in your body before you start taking any medication. Don't ever predict your sickness and take medication. Sound health is very important. Anybody can experience sickness, but anytime you notice any of these sicknesses in your body, don't hesitate to come out for treatment.
If you notice pain in your body or your chest, or you observe burning sensation in your stomach or chest, or you notice that if you did not eat early, or if you eat too much pepper, you will notice pain or hotness in your stomach or your chest. This is a symptom of a sickness. If you notice pain in your waist, and the pain also affects one of your legs, you need perfect treatment. If you observe that one side of your body is not working well, this may involve your hands or legs. Occasionally, this might also involve your mouth or tongue. This is a symptom of a sickness you need medicine for. If you observe that both of your 2 hands or 2 legs are having problems and you cannot control them like before again, this equally indicates symptoms of a sickness. If you notice that your waist is heavy, To stand on your own is now difficult. You cannot walk again easily. This can also affect the 2 legs. You need medication immediately.
Some people always notice pain in their joints. Many people usually experience the pain, especially when they wake up from bed. Remember, you need medication. Another challenge is if you notice pain before urination. This is a symptom of urinary tract infection, UTI. Meanwhile, if you are experiencing pain during or after urination or difficulty to urinate, also after urinating you notice as if you have not finished or you still have an urge to urinate again, these occur as a result of prostate problem. In addition to that, it is necessary to note that high glucose in the body can also cause constant urination. It is advisable to always visit people that understand your sickness, people that have the experience as it relates to your sickness, not those who will use your body as practicals or for experiments. You need to know that anytime you notice symptoms of infection, there are some steps you need to follow before medication.
You have to understand that some organisms develop resistance to drugs after some days or weeks of taking medication. This is equally the reason why many people who have an infection like Staph aureus will always complain that they have been to many places and had taken so many medications without solution. But people fail to understand that it is not everybody that can handle infection, and it is very important that you follow the necessary procedures before you can achieve a good treatment of infection. Also, for some women, because of the different sicknesses in their orgasm bodies, they can no longer perform like they used to. Another issue for some women is because of the problem around the pelvic region or because of infection or food they consume, and they conceived and had baby before, but because of the hormones in their body, it is not too accurate again. So to have another baby is now difficult for them. Some have had 1 or 2 children before, but to have another one is now a problem. Even some don't have before after several years of marriage. My question to you listening to me is, do you detect or confirm the cause of your problem before taking medication? Because if you don't get it right, you might not achieve a good treatment.
For some people, their problem is constant headache and sleepless nights. Some always notice serious pain before their monthly flow, and some of them believe the pain is normal. But you have to check first before you conclude. Some always notice difficulty to go to toilet, which is sometimes associated with pains. Some notice pain under their belly, that is, under their stomach, which means their lower abdomen. Some people's problem is cough, and the question is, have you done any tests to confirm the condition of your respiratory tract before demanding for medication? However, this time around, let's face the fact. You need to know that sickness is not your friend, and you don't need to hide your sickness. Treat yourself anytime you notice any symptom or sign of sickness in your body. You can gamble with everything, but certainly not your health. And always remember that you need the best and perfect place to obtain your medication, especially people that you trust and people that have the experience and capacity. Maybe you have been to a lot of places before taking medication and the sickness is still like that. The question is, did you confirm the cause of your problem before medication? Because some people usually predict or guess their sickness and began to buy medicines, and they don't also go to a reliable place for their treatment. We have seen some people with swollen legs caused by enlargement of the heart, and instead of them treating the cause of the problem, they continue to be marking their legs with blades and thereafter applying medicine in the name of poison. Even some people with prostate problem will continue to buy medicine from place to place because of pain or difficulty to urinate freely in the name of treating infection.
Please don't be your own doctor. Always meet people that have experience and capacity to examine the organs and tissues that are involved, and also help you identify the genesis of your problem and the best medication for you, and equally identify the food that is good for your body while taking the medication. So, if you notice any sickness in any part of your body, be it your head, chest, stomach, hand, waist, leg, or back, please don't hesitate to treat yourself perfectly.
Daalụ gị bụ onye ọma na-esonyere anyị na-anabata gị n'ọsa Herbal Care Venture. Anyị bụ ọkaibe n'ọgwụ mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ bụ nke anyị na-emepụta ruo afọ 29. ọ dị mkpa na ị ga-amata etu arụ si eme gị tupu ịṅụba ọgwụ ọbụla. Ejikwala aka gị sị na ọ bụ ụdị ọrịa na-arịa gị maọbụ nye onwe gị ọgwụ. Cheta na ezi ahụike dị mkpa nye onye ọbụla ma jisi ike nata ọgwụgwọ oge ọbụla arụ na-adịghị gị mma. Ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ nwere nsogbu isi ọwụwa mgbe niile ebe ụfọdụ anaghị alarụ ụla etu o kwesịrị. Ụfọdụ na-enwe nnukwu ihe mgbu tupu ha ahụ nsọ ha, ebe ndị ụfọdụ na-enwekwazi ihe mgbu n'okpuru afọ ha. Nke ndị ụfọdụ bụ ọrịa ụkwara. Ajụjụ ma ọ bụ imeela nyocha tupu ịṅụba ọgwụ. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọrịa abụghị nwanne mmadụ. Ezokwala ọrịa, jee nata ọgwụgwọ oge ọbụla arụ na-enye gị nsogbu. Abụkwala dibịa bekee onwe gị. Ọ bụrụ na nke a bụ nke mbụ ị na-ege anyị ntị, anyị bụ ndị Osa Herbal Care Venture. Anyị nwe ndị ga-akpọtụrụ n'ebe o metụtara ọya niile. Anyị nwekwa ọgwụ kpọcha nke dị mma na-arụ. Ụlọọrụ NAFDAC nabatara. Ụlọọrụ anyị na-emepe site na ụbọchị Mọnde ruo n'ụbọchị Satọde, malite n'elekere 8 nke ụtụtụ ruo n'elekere 6 nke uhuruchi. Anyị anaghị ebugharị ọgwụ anyị site n'obodo baa n'obodo maọbụ site n'ụlọ jee n'ụlọ, kama ebe ị ga-ahụ ọgwụ ndị anyị kwuru maka ya n'igwe redio bụ n'ụlọọrụ anyị dị iche iche. Ọ bụrụ na imeela nyocha, weta akwụkwọ ejide ihe ahụrụ. Mana ọ bụrụ na imebeghị nyocha, anyị ga-eme gị ya n'efu. Anyị nwe ọgwụ Osa Cleanser anyị na-enye n'efu, nke ga-ekpochapụ ihe ndị anaghị ekwe ka ọgwụ rụọ ọrụ n'arụ gị tupu anyị ebido nyebe gị ọgwụ. Anyị na-anakwa obere ego maka inye gị ọgwụ. Nke a bụ ohere dị oke mkpa. Zitere anyị ozi na ọwa ozi WhatsApp anyị site n'akara 08078777111. Ka mkpọkwa ya ọzọ, 08077777111. ya na akara ọzọ bụkwa 08161111557, ọzọkwa 08161111557. ị nwekwara ike bịa n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị na nọmba
190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, Abia State.
Daalụ gị bụ onye ọma na-esonyere anyị, ka emesịa.
For those listening to us for the first time, we are Osa Herbal Care Venture. We have different health consultants that specializes in different areas of human sickness. Also, we have succeeded in producing different well-processed and packaged herbal medicines under the best hygienic conditions, which are approved by NAFDAC. Our offices are always opened from Mondays to Saturdays between the hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Another thing you need to know about us is that we don't carry our medicine from village to village or from house to house. You can only see our medicine in our offices that we always mention on radio. If anybody comes to your village or your house claiming to be an Osa Herbal Care representative, please let them know that you have Osa number, because everybody wants to be Osa.
Also, if you have done lab tests before, you can come with your lab result. If you don't have, you also stand a chance to enjoy free tests from us for those that need it. And for those that medicines do not work on their body easily, we have our Osa cleanser for you, free of charge, to remove those things that are not allowing medicines to work in your body before we can apply the medication properly. This period, you have the opportunity to enjoy from our 3-stage treatment with small money that will not affect your pocket at all. This is more than the percentage you have always benefited from before. So, this is a great opportunity for you. Kindly join the moving train and enjoy from this life-saving opportunity that always comes once in a year. No time for procrastination. Tomorrow may be too late. Time waits for nobody. Your parents or any member of your family can benefit from this. Also, it is meant for everybody. For those that their place is far, you can chat with us with our WhatsApp number so that you know before for advice. And for those that don't have it, our numbers are 0807 877 7111. I take it again, 0807 877 7111 and 0816 111 1557. I take it again, 0816 111-1557. Our offices are at
190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, 61/63 Uwalaka Street, Umahia, Abia State. Or call 081-6111-1557. Thank you.
Make I tell you something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time. Come make we check out. No time to dey check it time. Make you no go dey play with your life, because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Also, about your venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience now the master. Also, about your venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience now the master. What are you waiting for? I beg you, don't let sickness bring you down. No, let them wear you down. Your case, you get the solution. After approve our medicine, cause we dey teach you sickness a lesson. We dey use computer for testing, in order to check your body well. If not therapy you need in God, we go reunite your body and the mind. Also, about your venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience now the master. Also, about your venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience now the master.
This is the hottest station.
Magic FM 102.9. Yeah, that's us.
Feel the magic.
Shout boys ain't to quantify. A little one bet, couple million must be nice. It must be nice, so I want to yellow Dubai. One lo Yankee should be private and let fly. You don't like to publicize all the time. It's horrible for your disguise, it's your demise. You they cuff fam, you they drop back, you they ball, they got fam, they one time, they rush. Now your cross, now your floss. In a minute you go boss, now your loss. Call church, call mosque. Come a shebik, come a god, come a dodge. What did he done? What he rush and what he count and what babes to the marshal. Okay, I they lock up, I they mind myself. Make I know they caught up in this wild affair. Daniel son, Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel son,
Bag, $200 million on my woman, they count out the cash on my bag. She say make her press the meter, carry her go Zanzibar, Kaloja, yeah. Ejala show them a plaster, cho show walking in my lolly. I many load and low, many so far gone. One more coco, all I'm only. A night for the boys and one for daddy. Mushroom got in no many bed. How many pop pass ni like stop it? Show low to feno. Only you the chop Cubana, body long. Efele me, Otumba musician money.
Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel son. Wekele, Arugo check gbese. Daniel son. No go talk, but you no good though. Try carry face when they pass, I got no look. Who they street twice, you have to see who no book. Who get money pass, not be by who told you so. No go talk, but you no good though. Try carry face when they pass, I got no look. Who they street twice, you have to see who no book. Who get money pass, not be by who told you so. They just want blow now, and they want do show. What shall it profit a man if you no fit pose? They carry you where you don't know. I got no grigo, no grio. Even a wolf no free yo. Throwing money like it's confetti. Hey, oh, I let when you go come spend it. If peace of mind, don't they want it? I like protect me, yo.
Money what I use in the crowd. Yo, you know they do one for the crowd. Blow talk for my happy girl with more crowd.
Have you ever seen like moi? Each and every lady wanna give me mwah. When they smoke weed, when they smoke cigar. Now we there, I try to move on. I know two pass, give me solo. I get high, I journaling. You know like me, one more. My guys is fun along. Cause my guys don't follow no. When the sky start falling down, dirty my time. I'm still your daddy.
Malele fala, my pretty Malayami. I'm thinking follow on me. My jetty kala, wait to allow talang on me. Engine the bakalang on me. But talang on me, wait to allow on me. I take kalang on me. Could you go on me, the bakalang on me. My name is Zizzy Zonana. I give you my color, my band, you tell on me. Keep it on my social. Yap, I you tell about.
Go. But that's on you no one. Feel fine, no one. Anti-shadow no one. Massacraft, there's no one. Yeah, face down, ass up. Nalaman no coca laptop. Yeah, face down, back up. Salaman and walk a bankrupt. Yeah, in a panic pilot. Open your one of a landlord. And see our answer now, so I'm a why not? Or he's a bell my high nut. Ebo, in my neighbor's in your man. Ebo, I'm tired. Ebo, but I'm a minute man. Ebo, awesome. Ebo, in my neighbor's in your man. Ebo, I'm Tiago. Ebo, what are 1 minute man? Ebo, go. But that's on you, no one. I'm gonna level like maybe no. We're back on the cable on a dog. Couple of them at another corner. Pass out, we find the book key, German. Or when I won't look at now one. Yaki Jacob and I call my first. I'm pass a good cambo girl. Ah, awesome. Hey, boy, you man, it's in your man. Hey, boy, I'm tired. Hey, boy, but I'm a minute man. Hey, boy, awesome. Hey, boy, you man, it's in your man. Hey, boy, I'm Tiago. Hey, boy, what are 1 minute man?
I feel like what's the rush? Can I waiting this up? Me not see no evil and I fear no one. I do the sign of the cross. For you the me don't be done. Since I'm not the same of God. I'm on a new level, Bobo. I put it all on God. So when you see me smile, my brother, you for just show me love. Viviendo la vida loca. Nobody take my joy. Better make way when you see your garaya. Easy money. Too much money, Easy money. Too much money,
make too much noise. Now we dey pull up with convoy. You know the billings wey we dey check. Many fishes in the river, but now you and one test. Papi Martin, you for lunch. I feel 14 on to
Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, wala. Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni. Now we be the pride of Benin, no boss supposed give us medal, give medal. Now my Benin brothers I go call before I call your love power.
Let me boy, you can paste your location. What is your next destination? Should I give you my direction? Touch me boy, you don't touch full nation.
Touchdown Benin boys, gang, money I buy money, respect. Remy I can't want to shally sapele. Sata money ka touchdown shakers. They like to dance the leg back. Now we the baby. If you play with the boys, you go collect. See the ways you know because they win.
Take care of the colors Benin boys. We know they make too much noise. Now we dey pull up with convoy. You know the billings where we dey chest. Many fishes in the river, but now you and one test. Papi Martin, you for lunch. I feel 14 on to the next.
We are begele, dumbaga, Benin boys no the rest. So yeah, she must say we see opportunity. We know this so small thing come out to some performance.
Small circle, big money, dirty money. Everybody wanna come in. New Benzo incoming. Everybody tell me what time that you coming.
Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, wala. Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni. Touchdown Benin boys, gang, money I buy money, respect. Remy I can't want to shally sapele. Sata money ka touchdown shakers. They like to dance the leg back. Now we the baby. If you play with the boys, you go collect. See the ways you know because they win no
get. Take care of the colors Benin boys. We know they make too much noise. Now we dey pull up with convoy. You know the billings where we dey check. Many fishes in the river, but now you and one test. Papi Martin, you for lunch. I feel 14 on to
Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, wala. Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni. Now we be the pride of Benin, no boss supposed give us medal, give medal. Now my Benin brothers I go call before I call your love power.
Let me boy, you can paste your location. What is your next destination? Should I give you my direction? Touch me boy, you don't touch full nation.
Touchdown Benin boys, gang, money I buy money, respect. Remy I can't want to shally sapele. Sata money ka touchdown shakers. They like to dance the leg back. Now we the baby. If you play with the boys, you go collect. See the ways you know because they win no get.
Take care of the colors Benin boys. We know they make too much noise. Now we dey pull up with convoy. You know the billings where we dey chest. Many fishes in the river, but now you and one test. Papi Martin, you for lunch. I feel 14 on to the next.
We are begele, dumbaga, Benin boys no the rest. So yeah, she must say we see opportunity. We know this so small thing come out to some performance.
Small circle, big money, dirty money. Everybody wanna come in. New Benzo incoming. Everybody tell me what time that you coming.
Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, CMC, Simoni, Simoni, wala. Simoni, CMC, Simoni, I enter from my butcher, go kwakwalata. Only more takasu face, I want that. I know fit for some if it don't pass my power. I roll up a shawarma, I get for kwakwalata. I enter from my butcher, go kwakwalata. Only more takasu face, I want that. I know fit fast, I don't fit you pass my power. I roll up my shawarma, I get for kwakwalata.
For Olana, on God, he let me ask God. I live flaming, Ujama Shami, Melori Achani. Wahabi, I look, Makadamu Vadu, can't you see? Ujama Ripi, come manager.
This is the real magic.
102.9. Nigga, I need money to support my business, but to collect loan hard o, eh?
Emeka, now only you never hear about Advanced Nigeria. Their loan dey easy to collect. E get competitive rates and their requirements no dey break person back.
You mean am?
Yes o, dem fit give you up to 150 million naira loan. Dem get mobile banking app and USSD for easy transactions.
Emeka surprise as he reach Advanced Nigeria. The application process na sharp and very convenient. Visit Advanced Nigeria today or call 7000-238-267. Nana.
John, wetin dey happen now? How the road be?
Paddy, wahala dey everywhere tight. For 4 days now, I see dey hold up for Benin bypass. The worst part be say my motor don dey do overheat.
But wait which oil you dey use for your engine? You never hear of Auto Check engine oil?
Did you say Auto Check oil?
Yes, Auto Check heavy duty engine oil. Na the better ogbonge oil for transporters. They call it Auto Check HD50. It dey last well for engine. It saves your engine from wear and tear. They manage diesel consumption. No friction at all. The treatment and viscosity of the oil is top notch. Auto Check HD50 is a reliable quality oil for all road users like MAN Diesel, DAF, Mercedes trucks, all kinds of heavy duty diesel engines and luxurious buses. It serves well for industrial listers like Meccano, FG Wilson, Perkins. It's available in 4 liters, 25 liters and drum oil.
For more information about all Auto Check oil, call 081-625-98519.
My people, when quality matters, choose Auto Check oil.
Surely, you will never be away from me. No worry, I don't find in my remedy.
I'm ready for the good news to fall on me. Finally, see us happiness don't find me.
Get 8 times the value of every recharge plus 1,000 naira sign-up bonus and double data with Airtel over Jara when you buy and activate a new SIM. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
All right, welcome now back from our music break with DJ Val. On to the next now, Magic 102.9 FM about. We'll come back for second round. So we move. Okay, if you just join us now, roadside mic where we enter street and talk plenty. Today on, we'll talk about our children between the age of 10 to 15 years. What they do for street? What our parents they do? Why then they for street? Okay, from the people who don't call us this morning, when they give us their own contribution, they don't let us know. Sometimes it will be the Peking decision. Sometimes if it be the Peking decision, if you know the parents will not they aware, and your parents not they aware. That one are really excuse. Something happened to that Peking. The first thing when they go first look as an adult, you go look the face of the Peking. This one are smallie now. Where in mama or where in parents day? That be the first thing when go enter and an average adult, because immediately something happen, they'll first look the person's face. This one are adult now. Now that time they going to say, look and whether check whether I don't marry. He get phone. Most see the person. If phone they lock or they open. You see that because now adults. But anything when it happens to Omo Tete, nobody ask whether I get phone. No, as long as they don't look in face, they'll say, "Oh no, mama." We need to talk to the parents. You understand? So that means that the parents then number one key for that Omotete life.
When somebody say maybe not the PK decision, somebody even asked me on Sunday, say why you always use back in the days, I say because now that time I enjoy life. Okay. Yes. When we small, maid, house help, no plenty.
Yeah,
because that time everybody they born the number of picking where you go train. How would they take do maid? Me and you na sister, brother and sister. So you born, you don't marry before me, then your picking don't grow. Me now, I just marry, my wife carry belly. They look for person will go help my wife because I know they come off us. I know they carry your picking as maid. No, So it could just they help me because I mean they pay the school fees. So but that time now some people there because everybody where you see now that time you hear say I live with my uncle from that when I small till I grow. Now what people they tell you and that this my auntie na train my pikin, na train my sister because we know to carry med. But now where people they born more than the number of pikin. I see one story. One man go steal. What is steal? Food stuff. They carry him go court. How many pikin in born? He born 8 pikin plus him and the wife not 10. And they plead saying no, they're guilty. They explain say na hunger.
And yeah, hunger. They say anybody went thief to fill in belly. That will not be crime.
Fine.
But
now,
if they catch you. Oh, so if I wait for the second part.
No, because that if they catch you now, because when even the judge come they say if for good, many people can contribute, but say the man a criminal.
No, we know they support bad.
So the truth of the matter be say if we they born the number of pikin where would they train, because see say life no go hard for some people.
But now me and you there for here now. When we say I always ask, say it go dey good. Make we put law where it go dey help our parents to say make born pass 4 children. Whether it go dey good, more put the law like that. All of us shout for what?
You know go good. You know
go dey good. But now, how will they control this? As we dey talk now, so you get some persons when we say that they go for their number 7 children.
Maybe they look for particular gender.
They look for particular gender.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, the Magic 1029, where we for forehand, where we not get them right now. Now we not train, and for training we not get them right, or now based on say the country it don't fail us, or now we fail the country. Okay, more continue from Pastor Andy. Yes, we go revisit. Why we want revisiting comment this morning because of the fact say the church they part of the institution when they inside our Obodo country Nigeria. When we talk about all the institutions that will mention the church. Okay, we get a youth department, we get children's department, from children department to youth department to teenager.
From children to teenager.
Okay, from children to
from teenager to adult, from adult to youth.
To youth, or from youth now you go down by enter adult class. Okay, now how many a time they don't really take out their time to really talk about family planning? I know you don't tell me say when they conduct programs of couples retreats. That one are once in 6 months. I mean, they do couples retreat every Sunday, no? Nothing happen. So when they do a couples retreat, maybe once in 3 months,
no, once
or
in a year.
Once in a year.
When the church won't do anniversary, they will just line them up for 4 days. Everything go there inside.
Okay, but before that time, that means say people when want shoot aside, they already shoot aside. Their wife will not get belly down. Okay, so how many times the church you really tell the people say for the way the economy did right now? Kiniko, this one make they born the number of children how many at a time. Okay, I don't really want to enter the church matter this morning, not be the church my own problem.
No, go say, if we talk about the church, I just remember something when we go for that break, how all these schools take starts. Because I remember that time when we say they will tell you say I better go I be Sarah and a teacher for Magic FM community primary school. So as the school do on holiday, the whole he say about bring your pikin come church. I just want to tell you the history of this church school where the church is for now. The teachers where they teach for government school don't close. When I go say okay, I'm gonna bring our pikin, maybe they teach them free of charge. Okay. Like play church cause okay, this thing na business. Church can they build school. Then the church members can they go to school. Now you can see say it no go bad if that same church will get school, they get teachers. This holiday, no make anybody no pay. Church no na use them do palliative because now church no. But for now 1 month. No wait. See, make I explain finish. Now 1 month holiday. If you say na 3 months, okay, if it be 2-3 months holiday. Now church, you see the teachers. This one now, this 3 months, we no go pay on what will they pay. But if you come on Sunday, say this church don't decide say these teachers we no go pay them. You see this holiday, bring your pikin, make it come learn free, but every Sunday we go dey do free donation for the teachers. No be the same thing.
Not the same thing.
You don't go and compare school fees and lesson fee.
Not the same thing.
No. Not be the same thing, because the teachers know okay every week we go dey give una something, so that the pikin, our children no go dey for streets.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
because waiting make they sell everything for holiday, be say money no dey to pay for lesson fee. So why they follow me, they come shop.
Okay. Anyways, I think I'll take your comment now as an advice. So make we move person there. Now who there with us this morning? In the year.
I beg, make I talk again. Because I like to listen to MagicFmAba and everybody's contribution is whether you not law, let you born to, born three, born four, they're very good. The problem is this: you where they born, which mindset do you have to bring that children out? What proposal do you have for that child when he's growing up? That's number one. See, whether church like it or not, whether they train you for church retreat or no church retreat, church is business. That one based by the side, because church will tell you you will go. Sometimes it was this one, other of the nation of people on that. I was letting that thank you. What kind of barrier drive 700 buy for one book. I just tell my will us and tell us.
Chichi, the blessed say you go change your position. Your network not that good. Okay, but we thank you so much as you contribute again for inside the program. Okay, now the Magic 102.9 FM about now. How we will take come out for this and how we will take manage this situation. Okay, how to talk about the role of the church. Say they get how they will do about free with donation every Sunday. You get some persons, say Nigeria. I might just tell you how to understand Nigeria in 1 minute. Nigerian as people, country people, when they say that they like to do Ashoma Fefe. Now would they call them? Bro, you there with me, right? Ashoma Fefe people. You know what to be Ashoma Fefe? Might explain. The Ashoma Fefe when Nigerians they do. When the thing they spoil, nobody go remember. But immediately one person just come now to say, okay, I want to donate to the teachers when they teach our children for free. I want give them 1,000 naira as my own free with donation. May they give the teachers. Now then you go see one Ashoma Fefe when you go stand up. I pledge 1 million. I pledge 2 million. Now so you go to see Ashoma Fefes. They call it Ashoma Fefe. So now when we say you come up with this one now, if you say maybe the pastor announce for church, bring your children, more teach them for free. Then every Sunday we'll do contribution for the teachers. You know, go see one person. But immediately that Sunday true reach and the teachers they start the work. Why not encourage them for back behind so that the teachers go get mind to say, okay, we won't really start. Just announce for church. Announce say they bring their children. Meanwhile, one person don't pay for the whole teachers to teach the children for free. But immediately they announce them for church. Now that you see Ashoma Fefe because they want make the whole church clap for everybody. If you think say they do good to the children, for me to you, I put it clearly. You know they do any good. You they do Ashoma Fefe so that the crowd go clap for you. Say Mr. Chinedu, he don't donate the sum of 100,000 naira. Make the church clap. Church praise the Lord. If you don't do that kind of a thing to help the people, you know they help at all. Because the last I checked, Jesus not do selfie or Snapchat or record all the miracles when he do for the people. I tell you to your face this morning. So if you they go say you want help the people, you carry camera, you carry this one, you know they help the people. You they praise yourself. You don't turn yourself to oracle. So more they praise you. Anyway, thanks to Abisera. Abisera come at church yesterday. She can't contribute 2 million 10 million for the growth of the church. You know they do the people any good. They give yourself self glory. So I call you Ashoma Fefe. So the way you take help those children now, when you do for back when nobody even know about it, let the aproko people or total do kingdom make them carry your matter, make them spread them for you. Okay, so whether the pastor talking for church announcer and you can't see, you always see people when go contribute.
No, they
go always contribute. That one I'm sure,
the truth of the matter
because they don't want for pastor hand now.
The experience why I don't get for church, the people where they make things they happen for church, then they come church.
Okay, we know those ones. I know you see. I know
you see those people where we say that they run things for inside church. You know, if you see them, they come once.
Okay.
But even if just announce say, I bet bring your pikin when they come school this holiday free of charge.
Leave them like
then
that.
Go for back. Those people where you they call hello sir. Our house don't collapse. 4 million. Thank you, sir. Call them.
Okay.
Because if you get like 5 people, we say if you ask, yes, I beg you, sir. This holiday we want to teach the children free. Remember, those people say they pick up they go that school.
So you know.
So call them, make them. I just want make the church help people this time around because remember the economy no good. Nigeria had. You still they go give offering.
What me and you they talking
about? I know they against the offering, but at least church now forget prayer. More na help the people.
No, you come. So the church, we don't tell on our own part, help the people without create a Ashoma Fefe a forum for us. Help the people and keep calm. Now I'm more talking about our children. Okay, I know some of times you say now because of poverty and all that. Now you born yourself, your parents. Why you not wait for your parents to do that? Because I know say get some children be say they go see their mates, they chop fried chicken, but for their house they chop fried fish or they chop kanda. Then they go see and say that they are work now to take care, to go hustle money to come feed your family for house, not be your job. Okay, I know you want to help your family, but not be your job. Now the job of your parents, allow them to do their job, not take responsibility for their hand, so that tomorrow now you no go tell your parents to shut up because of say now you they feed or now you they pay their house rent or your parents they live with you. You know the person when they feed you now you get power pass you when they feed you. Here you know that one. So imagine when you they feed your parents now. Which mouth you want me to talk to you? Their savior. yeah. How you want tell your employer how you go take running matter? I know that.
I speak for Nigeria now.
I they speak bad English. You won't correct me.
The president senior the country.
But I they speak bad English. You won't correct me. Your destiny helper. How the thing won't take work? You know go feel work. The day you correct me, that day your food end. You don't see am now. Now so life just be now. Now so Nigeria day now. So your destiny helper now the Zuzu. How you want to correct am? You know if you correct am. You know fit because why? You don't exchange power. After they feed you now, you don't get right to correct me. How you want to correct me now? With which mouth? You not like you don't want to collect your salary next month. But all the same, how will they come out now for us now to knock law to say our parents you don't do 3 children don't do. Take care of the 3 children. Use that energy when you want to bring another one out. Take care of the remaining children. It go work.
You know, say
no help them. No, you need to help our people.
I tell you, say you no go work. You no go work.
Yeah.
No, you no go work because the problem we will get. This thing just enter my mind the first time. Then I just remember him again, where people they quote Bible. They misinterpret what they quote because if now the same church now go tell you say God say. Go ye into the world or your money go multiply, but they no come finish the thing. Multiply and become fishers of men. The multiplication not be to go born pikin. Yes, not to go bring souls to the kingdom of God.
I don't the mistake I say not to go into the world and born plenty children.
But
are there for this table?
Born plenty children. How many children God born?
God get wife. God
but Jesus be son.
Jesus be only son. Okay, we'll not go there. Thank you. I know you won't start this morning. Okay, whether we like it or yes. Now, Magic 102.9 FM about how we will take help ourselves and how we will take come right now. Wait, in black and white, the English one they speak since. You know they we are anywhere. even we went there and they shout, you know they well at all. But we go panic. No, now only one go whine. So now for us not to do it, now for us to adjust. Now for us to tell ourselves the truth, because I know say again many of us when they lie to ourselves. You know say you guys we say they lie. Okay, make I tell you how you say they lie to yourself. You will lie to yourself when you believe say if my pikin go Lagos, go follow in friends, say in the next 3 months my pikin will come back with GLK or GLE. You understand? You never tell me the kind of work when your pikin go do for Lagos. Better than a ritualist or a kidnapper. Now you go do for that. You never see tell us that part. But you join people and go do testimony for church. Say your pikin he go Lagos in less than 3 years. God bless him. Because now juju na grace. Anybody who do juju to make money now, he go chat for social media say na grace. Which grace? You dey follow that song, all I see is grace. Not mind that man, no. Not mind that musician. You just dey sing for him dream. Okay, all I see is grace. Which grace? Grace and your wisdom. Okay, now the wisdom when God give us the account nuche for you to add 1 + 1 to make it 2. Not be say grace of you go thief person own add and join your own, say na grace. You call am grace. That will not be grace. No grace anywhere. The grace you work out your salvation. That is the grace. When you dey work out your salvation, God will dey put in own small jara. Funny enough, I never see where God dey bless person 1 billion before. Hey, hello. God don't they give like that. Now devil they give like that now. Now devil will give you wah. You understand? Devil will give you 1 billion. But God will give you small.
If when you want to collect that 1 billion.
Now devil they give gwa because you know I go take collect and back. You understand? But God they give. Even the Bible talking now say go bless you. You know go add pain or sorrow to it. You go dey shop your money in peace, abi. Your mind go dey touch ground as you dey shop the money. God no go tell you say wake up 12 o'clock, make you go bath with 1 miracle soap. Just like one pastor for my side, they say miracle soap.
Miracle soap.
Our people they buy you. Miracle key.
Never see miracle banana.
You did, yeah. I greet you.
I don't come back again. No.
Oh, Pastor, continue.
This is a topic this month. I say, I'm here on through the topic. I'm here. Number one, if God give you comfort,
Pastor, your voice low.
Okay, sorry on the network. I say, if you born one boy, a boy, where God give you 1 month, it's okay. You don't have to train that one. But the see problem, some people, like now, somebody they live for inside town. Let's say a road or hospital road. You have 5 children. Then the house rent is here. You know, as they go pay here now, not be 1 naira. So nothing stops you to relocate. The village nearby, where you can pay and train up your children.
Okay.
Then every year, try to farm. Help yourself. So that you go train the children. So this one another area to help people.
Okay.
Because all fingers are not equal. So if you come for holiday now, as you don't talk, say church, give free lesson, holiday lesson for the church members or the school children. Good. But the problem where they are, the people with the nation, what you go do? You go see people who say, these people with the nation, they don't think about you, we prepare for the lesson. It's better for us. We thank God, thank God to help us.
Okay.
Amen.
Amen. All right, we thank you so much, Pastor. I think I love your advice. We will use your own advice now. Close program as you advise our countryman and woman to let you know if you dey stay for a location when the house rent dey too much. Why not move? Move go where the location go dey cheaper. I think I never even waka reach that place, but thank you so much, Pastor ND, as you just give us that one. And two again, Damba enter agriculture to see assist you, especially you when you born 5 children, including you and your husband. We make am 7. I know say you dey find one particular pikin, but we all pray make all these children, all of us, they born like say we dey do competition like rat race. We pray make we not born them go make us cry. Now that one go dey very heartbreaking, because imagine all the strength, all the cucumber, all the watermelon, all the things that you shop to give you energy to make sure say you born man pikin. Then at the end of the day, now that same man pikin they cause you pain for your old age. It's very heartbreaking, but all the same, on God we trust, and God they train children. But in as much as that, I beg, do everything you can. No, I think Jesus threw away enough the parable. I think this parable of the talent now, the favorite talent. I think it come to play. Then the one I love pass among all the Bible parable. Now the one of he ask you to go and learn from the ant. He not tell you say may you see the ant. He say go, may you command you to go and learn from the ants. How they say they manage the season. I think I love that one. Now that one be my best among all the parables for Bible. So he said go and learn from the ants. So how much more? And he said we sharp past ants now. So why we call they want to behave like ants? So make we go now, go learn from the ants. Pikin na pikin, no guy. I was born boy, I was born girl. Pikin for me now, na pikin. Anyone God give rest, leave her like that, so that we will come on hand and our children from the street we no go to use her. They talk plenty again for video. We thank una so much for the cooperation. To all our parents them, we say una well done. No una continue to keep up the good job. I beg, take care of your children, because the first person who will go ask question now you, not be the government. We thank una so much. I see you in the evening. Una bye bye from me.
Happy birthday, Becky Innocent. All the Radio Fans Association say make I holla you bongo birthday. May God bless you. My country people go see again this evening. Una bye bye.
Finally, we have a radio station that speaks to the rest of us.
I just wanted to say thank you very much.
Thank God.
Thank you so much.
Tell all your friends about
MagicFmAba. o'clock.
Now, news, sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. Means variety and breaking news when it happens.
102.9 FM. Your place for news.
Mr. President, I'm still speaking.
Your place for talk.
Where's their brain at?
Your place for the issues that matter to you.
6:45 a.m., 12 noon, 3 p.m., 5:30 p.m., and 9:45 p.m.
It's news. It's talk. It's all about you.
It's Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now. Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Global News on Magic 102.9 FM. The headlines. Vice President Kamala Harris attracts support of enough Democratic delegates to become the party's nominee for president. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu set to visit US over pressure to end the Gaza war. From the local scene, 58 countries back Okonjo-Iweala for second term as World Trade Organization Director General. These and more plus entertainment and sports update. Always remember to send your eyewitness report to newsroom at MagicFm.ng or via WhatsApp line 0907 677 1029. I am Ruth Hems. Thanks for joining us. Vice President Kamala Harris has attracted the support of enough Democratic delegates to become the party's nominee for president. A survey on Monday evening revealed that Harris had received the endorsement of more than 1,976 delegates needed to win the nomination in the first round of voting. Ms. Harris said she was proud to have secured broad support and looked forward to formally accepting the nomination. Delegations from at least 27 states have issued statements of their full delegations supporting Harris. The survey is an indication of the groundswell of support for Harris after President Joe Biden dropped out of the race on Sunday. Since Biden's announcement, millions of dollars in donations have poured into her campaign, and leading Democrats have lined up to support her bid as the Democratic nominee. The recent wave of deaths of dozens of people in Kenya as police cracked down on protests countrywide began with the shooting of 30-year-old Rex Masai. The killings have further eroded what little trust there was in the police to maintain order. And as a new series of protests is about to begin, there are concerns over how the security forces will respond. The 20th of June saw the second day of demonstrations against the finance bill that was going to raise new taxes. The protesters became more defiant, and police officers switched from using water cannons and tear gas to firing live bullets. Mr. Masai got caught at the wrong end of that, and he was shot in the thigh and bled to death. At least 4 police officers so far are to face prosecution for shooting and killing protesters over the last 4 weeks, amid rising calls for justice for victims of the alleged excessive use of force. At least 50 people have been killed in landslides in southern Ethiopia. 2 incidents are thought to have occurred on Sunday evening and Monday morning after heavy rains in a remote mountainous area of the Kofa zone. The local authorities said the search for survivors continued vigorously, but that the death toll could yet increase. Footage showed hundreds of people gathered at the scene and others digging in the dirt in search of people trapped underneath. Meske Mutku, the general administrator of the Gofa zone, said women, children, and police officers were among the casualties. Gofa is a part of the state known as Southern Ethiopia, located around 320 kilometers, about 199 miles southwest of the capital, Addis Ababa. According to the UN's Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, Southern Ethiopia is among the areas of the country that have been hit by particularly heavy rain and flooding in recent months. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will visit the U.S. this week. The trip offers him a platform for a reset with Washington after months of tensions over his hardline approach to the war, and an opportunity to try and convince Israelis that he hasn't undermined relations with their most important ally. But it is overshadowed by President Biden's decision not to seek re-election, highlighting political uncertainties about Israel's next partner in the White House and possibly eclipsing some of the attention on Mr. Netanyahu's visit. The Prime Minister got a lot of unwelcome attention in Israel until the moment he boarded the plane. A drumbeat of protests demanded that he stay home and focus on a ceasefire deal with Hamas to free Israeli hostages. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza says at least 70 people have been killed by Israeli strikes around the southern city of Khan Yunis. It comes after Israel ordered the evacuation of part of a designated humanitarian zone ahead of an operation against Palestinian fighters who have apparently regrouped there. The Israeli military said on Monday morning that there had been significant terrorist activity and rocket fire from eastern neighborhoods of Khan Yunis and told residents to head to the adjusted Al-Mawasi humanitarian area. It was followed by heavy bombardment, which the military later said had eliminated terrorists and infrastructure. Hundreds of people were seen fleeing on foot and by car. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has blamed her political opponents for the deadly unrest in the country, adding she was forced to impose a curfew for public safety. Her comments came a day after Bangladesh top court scrapped most of the quotas on government jobs, which have sparked weeks of violent clashes across the country, and more than 150 people have been killed in clashes between protesters and the police, and the rallies have escalated into calls for Mrs. Hasina to step down. Political analysts see the unrest as an unprecedented test for one of Asia's most powerful women. Ms. Hasina, 76, secured her fourth straight term as Prime Minister in January in a controversial election boycotted by the country's main opposition parties. The European Union's foreign policy chief Josep Borrell has stripped Hungary of the right to host the next meeting of foreign and defense ministers over its stance on the war in Ukraine. It comes weeks after Hungary assumed the rotating presidency of the Council of the European Union, a role in which it would normally host the event, and amid anger over a meeting Prime Minister Viktor Orban held with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow earlier this month. Mr. Borrell said Hungary's actions should have consequences and that they have to send a signal, even if it is a symbolic signal. Hungary has described the move as completely childish. Every 6 months, under each new council presidency, the EU's foreign and defense ministers hold informal meetings to discuss the biggest global issues facing the bloc. The next set of meetings will take place on 28th to 30th August and were to be held in Budapest, but yesterday, Mr. Borrell announced they would instead take place in Brussels. And we shall be going on the break. When we come back, local, entertainment and sports news will be coming your way. Please stay with us.
You're still listening to Global News on Magic 102.9 FM Aba. Send your views, comments, eyewitness reports, and other developing stories to newsroom@magicfm.ng. That is newsroom@magicfm.ng. Listen live to www.magicfm.ng and catch up with our news updates at www.magicfm.ng/news.
Welcome back, and you're still on to the Global News on Magic 102.9 FM. Thanks for staying with us. 58 of the 164 member states of the World Trade Organization WTO members have voiced support for a proposal from the African group backing incumbent Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala to serve a second term. The 58 member countries of the Trade Association made this known at a July 22 meeting at the WTO General Council. Okonjo-Iweala said she is very grateful for the support from members. The Director General said that she took the call of members very seriously and was favorably inclined. She said she will get back to members very soon regarding her intentions. Okonjo-Iweala, the 7th WTO boss, took office on the 1st of March 2021 for a single term of 4 years, which will expire on the 31st of August 2025. She is eligible for a second term. The former Nigerian finance minister navigated stiff opposition to become the first woman and the first African to serve as WTO Director General. Before her current appointment, she served twice as Nigeria's finance minister from 2003 to 2006 and from 2011 to 2015. She also briefly acted as Foreign Minister in 2006, the first woman to hold both positions. The federal government says it has introduced more formidable measures of construction to end pavement failures and years of infrastructural neglect on the east-west road of South Nigeria. Minister of Works, Engineer Dave Umahi, revealed this during his visit to the project sites at East-West Road, Section 2, Kaima Ahoda in Rivers, Bayelsa States. The construction of multiple box culverts at flood-damaged locations along the dualization of East-West Road, handled by Mess Rock Resort Nigeria Limited, and the dualization of East-West Road, Section 2, Subsection 2, handled by Setraco Nigeria Limited. Speaking after the inspection of work progress, Umahi said that the federal government redesigned the inherited ongoing project using reinforced concrete technology to end the perennial pavement failures and years of road neglect across the wetland Niger Delta. In now entertainment, Abdul Duke Fakir, the last surviving member of beloved Motown group The Four Tops, has passed away at the age of 88. He died at his hometown in Detroit from a heart failure. The Four Tops became one of the best known bands of Motown era after forming it in the late 1950s. Fakir, the child of Ethiopian and Bangladeshi immigrants, lived in Detroit his entire life and grew up in a dangerous neighborhood there. In 2022, he released a memoir, I'll Be There, My Life with the Four Tops. He is survived by his wife, 6 children, 13 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. In our sports, Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca has released a list of 28 Chelsea players for his side's pre-season 2024 USA tour. Maresca's side will face Wrexham in their first pre-season game on Wednesday. After the game, the Blues will travel to Notre Dame to take on Celtic and Club America in Atlanta. Chelsea's final 2 pre-season fixtures is against Premier League champions Manchester City and UEFA Champions League holders Real Madrid in the first week of August. And with that, we've come to the end of the news. But before we go, a recap of the major stories. Vice President Kamala Harris has attracted support of enough Democratic delegates to become the party's nominee for president. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to visit U.S. over pressure to end war in Gaza. From the local scene, 58 countries have backed Okonjo-Iweala for second term as WTO Director General. We brought you these and more, plus entertainment and sports update. I am Ruth O'Hams. Thanks for sharing your time with us, and you have an amazing afternoon. Do stay tuned for Old School Drive with Cool DJ Val.
21st century, a station was born in God's own state. It captured the heart of man, cause it was loved by all. And that station is no holiday.
Wow, this is magic.
102.9.
It's time to go old school.
102.9.
Back to the old school.
DJ Vibe.
Kick it old school!
Yes, I love the old school.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little old school.
Kick it old school.
Spun by Cool
DJ Vibe.
Yeah.
Time for an old school jam.
Representing that old school. You want to go back? Let's go back in style. An old school classic. Spun by Cool
DJ Vibe.
Inefficiency and indiscipline is ruining the country now. Corruption here, there, and everywhere. Inflation is soaring high. Let's save Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh, sure, sure. To grow. Let's join our hands to farm the land so we can have enough food to show. Let's save Nigeria so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Way to go. I love my fatherland. Oh sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria? To be millionaires is running the country down. We all want to be millionaires and to live in the air. Oh, let's save Nigeria. a million miles. Let's start right now to repeat ourselves so as to make the country smile. Let's save Nigeria so Nigeria won't die. Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Which way to go? Which way to go? I love my fatherland. Oh sure. I want to know. Yes, I want to know. Which way Nigeria is heading to? Heaven and earth will pass away. It is written in the book of God. The good people we shall find their ways, and the meek will inherit the world. Let's save Nigeria. So
Magic 102.9.
Stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. We will right back.
Oh boy, Bajaj Boxer get better wolf this July, yo. Not good to refit data for only 940,000 naira. Hey, this one a better. Yes, so sharply visit the dealer when near you pass to enjoy them. Offer they available while stock last.
Hey, Wuchiela, Tutundi Imaginary to Rudina, Smart Cash 20,000 naira super bonus. Get in Royani. I download the Smart Cash app, or when you 20,000 naira bonus.
And we waited 10% cash back in Airtel recharge the Nene Cowboys Zibotoringo.
And me what a Guambela Tego Rupi Center, the Lugo electric him. Na I took him Kiri Maria Kusi, Mbano. Unepugo, Ayanugo, Ayabatela Smart Cash 20,000 naira super bonus. Raw August 2024. Pound 939 hash. Mobu download Smart Cash app. Came with a 20,000 naira super bonus in Kegua. What is Utaya? Usuno no to Sawaya. Smart Cash Payment Service Bank. Sinaka Airtel.
Bible Believing Mission Incorporated presents July of Joy 2024.
Hold on. Something is about to happen.
Join us as the servants of the Most High God, Doc Nadu, ministers undiluted word of God in this July of Joy.
The oil is about to flow.
Featuring word, healing, worship, salvation, deliverance, and lots more.
When God says your time, nobody can time you.
Date 22nd to 24th July 2024, Monday and Tuesday, 4 p.m.
It is called July of Joy.
Venue, Bible Believing Mission Incorporated, Church Auditorium, 72 Aba Port Harcourt Expressway, MagicFmAba.
Abia State is about to receive Bakazaka.
Host, Kingsley Innocent, servant of the Most High God, Doc Nadu. Kindly call the prayer line 0705-522-1679.
God is still the same.
Come and be empowered for the season.
Meet me there.
Kick it old school!
Yes, I love the old school.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little old school.
Let's kick it old school.
It's run by
That's old school.
Dropping the beats. Cool. DJ Val.
ọmọ ènìyàn lọ ṣọ́ra o ọmọ ènìyàn yé o lọ ṣọ́ra o majority ẹ máa gbọ́ asana experience lè fẹ́ gbọ́ ohun tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi rí ni. ọmọ ènìyàn yé o lọ ṣọ́ra o tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́ ayé abá ẹ náà tó bá kọ́lé mọ́lé ayé abá ẹ gbé bí burújí ẹ bá lọ jí pẹ́rẹ́ wọn
wá ní. ọmọ mi ni àbúrò mi ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ni ọ̀rẹ́ mi ní ṣe. tó bá lọ́jọ́ lówó gidigidi bàbá mi pẹ̀lú bàbá tiẹ̀ ọmọ bàbá ni wọ́n. tó bá lówó lọ́wọ́ ìyá mi pẹ̀lú màmá tiẹ̀ yóò ará ilé ni wọ́n jẹ́. jẹ́ kó sáfẹ́rẹ́ díẹ̀ kó kù díẹ̀ kó tó. I'm sorry for you. ìgbà yẹn ló máa tó mọ̀ báyé ṣe jẹ́. ẹni tó ti mọ̀ ẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ pẹ́bí lẹ́jẹ́. ẹni tó ti mọ̀ ẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ pọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́jẹ́. ọmọge tó ti mọ̀ ẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ olólùfẹ́ mu ni. wàá dẹni yẹ̀yẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn. ọmọ ènìyàn yé o lọ ṣọ́ra o. ayé tótó I'm sorry o. ayé tótó ayé àkàmàrà yìí. wọ́n bá ẹ jẹ wọ́n bá ẹ mú ṣùgbọ́n tán bá rí gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n padà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ o bí ọgbọ́n. mélòó ni wọ́n rọ lára yẹ o. mo ní mélòó ni wọ́n rọ lọ́rọ̀ ayé yìí o. ọ̀pọ̀ alágbà ló dànù délẹ̀ yìí o. a ò fẹ́ nínú rò. bíkú yìí lé ò pa ni. tòde ò lè pa ni. àjọ ń jẹ àjọ mu. a ò mẹ́ni tó ń bínú ẹni. ibì kan náà la gbé ń ṣiṣẹ́. a ò mẹ́ni tó ń bínú ẹni. ká tó dáyé kán tó bí wa kán tó bí bàbá wa. ká tó dáyé kán tó bí wa kán tó bí bàbá wa. ìwà ọ̀dàlẹ̀ tiwa a ò máa rí solution sí. ọmọ ènìyàn yé o lọ ṣọ́ra o. Jésù ní gbàdán o gbàdúrà fún mi. èmi máa bá ṣẹ́ ọ kí n sì ṣàkólọ́. bá máa ṣiyèméjì kó bójú omi. kẹrù tàbí ṣáájú máa mú mi ṣubú. báyé bá ṣe ń fà mí sínú wàdùn rẹ̀ tó mú ìṣúra yé fẹ́ràn mi lè mọ́. yọ mú gbèsè máa ní wá sí rántí mi tàbí ìrora ẹ̀ lókè Káfárì. Jésù ọmọ Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà mi. mo ṣe o Orímọládé gbẹ́bẹ́ mi yèyé o. Jésù ọmọ Ọlọ́run gbàdúrà mi. orí ayọ̀ lẹ́nu Ṣínà Peters orí ayọ̀ lẹ́nu wa o. èmi pẹ̀lú wọn ni yóò kọ́ orí Ṣínà Peters.
Àtótó arére o. Èèmọ̀ lukutu pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ ọmọ lóyún sínú yéye bìsíta. Àtúbà kan bọ̀ nìyẹn o, òdodo ọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ̀yin olómele díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ẹ̀dá ọmọ aráyé, àtúbà kan bọ̀ o. Òpè kọ́mándà, ọ̀rọ̀ lóyìnbó lọ́jọ́ sí. Ẹni gbólógbé, ẹnu mi lùkúdì. Sànni Aládé, ọ̀rẹ́ lóyìnbó lọ́jọ́ sí. Ẹnu ṣí eré o, Síkírù Àyìndé Barrister. Ẹnu ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ni, àsìkò tó lúwa Ṣínà Peters. Ẹnu ọ̀gùn ni mo ṣe, níbo lẹ ti rógùn.
Àbá èèyàn lè gòkè lójú ọmọ aráyé kọ́ má rí sọ. Kí n gbọ́. Èèyàn lè gòkè lójú ọmọ aráyé kọ́ má rí sọ. Olówó lọ́wọ́ ìyọnu ni. Bí ogún ọdún tá ti lùlù yìí bọ̀ ẹnìkan orí wa. Ọba mẹ́wàá ìgbà mẹ́wàá ló ní ilé ayé. Ẹnì kò lè lólé ayé kó.
Wọ́n ní Ṣínà Peters o.
Ogun ló ṣe, ogun abẹ́nu gọ́ngọ́.
Wọ́n ní Ṣínà Peters o.
Ogun ló ṣe, ogun abẹ́nu gọ́ngọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀kẹ̀.
Mi ò sí rẹ́rẹ́, mi ò rélé adáhùn ṣe, mi ò rélé oníṣègùn. Àsìkò tó tó ìràwọ̀ mi ló tọ̀ o.
Ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ̀rú mọ́s, ẹ̀lọ́gbẹ́nu dákẹ́. Àsìkò ló tó ìràwọ̀ làgbà o.
Ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ̀rú mọ́s, ẹ̀lọ́gbẹ́nu dákẹ́. Àsìkò ló tó ìràwọ̀ làgbà o.
Ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ̀rú mọ́s, ẹ̀yẹ gbé fìlà, ẹ̀yẹ gbé borùn. Àsìkò ló tó ìràwọ̀ làgbà o.
Ẹ dákẹ́ ẹ̀rú mọ́s, ẹ̀lọ́gbẹ́nu dákẹ́. Àsìkò ló tó ìràwọ̀ làgbà o.
Mo rí àwọn kan yọ lókè.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ. Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ.
Mo rí àwọn.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ.
Méje ràwọ̀.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ.
Méje ràwọ̀.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ.
Mo rí àwọn kan yọ lókè o.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ.
Star.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ.
Mo rí àwọn kan yọ lókè o.
Ìràwọ̀ tó jùra wọ lọ. Ìràwọ̀ mi mà rè o, ìgbà mi ló dé, àsìkò mi ni.
Kí n gbọ́.
Ìràwọ̀ mi mà rè o, ìgbà mi ló dé, àsìkò mi ni.
Nítorí
6, 7, 8 kò tó 7, 7, 7. lẹ́ẹ̀sì méjì lọ́wọ́ ní bàbá gbogbo wọn. ẹlẹgbẹ́mẹgbẹ́ tá bá ti délé odò. ṣọ́kì lọ́bẹ̀ oge àbọ̀rọ̀ lásán fọmọdúnwà tó bá lẹ́nu ẹ̀ àdó dídì.
7, 7.
7, 7, 7 is the number. Olúwa ṣì mọ́.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n yé.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
6, 7, 8.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
9, 9 station.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
8, 49.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Àdásí jẹ wọ́n o.
Ìlú ṣe rí ni. Ìgbọ́.
Iná ṣe rí ni. Ìyàwó mi ò bá mọ̀rú ìfẹ́ tí mo ní sí ẹ.
Olómi jòjòló Ọlábísí. Aláyọ̀ká ni wọ́n máa pè Sammy Peters mi ní. Ayọ̀ mi.
Tọ́jú olú ẹ o.
Kí n gbọ́dọ̀.
Iná ṣe rí ni. Iná ṣe rí ni. Ìyàwó mi ò bá mọ̀rú ìfẹ́ tí mo ní sí ẹ.
Má ṣe gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kan o.
Ìyàwó adúró tì ní lọ́jọ́ ìṣòro ò lè lọ. Ọmọkùnrin bọ̀ obìnrin bọ̀ ò láńtẹ́láńtẹ́. Má ṣe gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kan o.
Má ṣe gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kan o. Ìyàwó adúró tì ní lọ́jọ́ ìṣòro ò lè lọ. Ọmọkùnrin bọ̀ obìnrin bọ̀ ò láńtẹ́láńtẹ́. Má ṣe gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ kan o.
Yes. Dalérú ọ̀rẹ́ òṣìkà. Ìyàwó mi sílẹ̀ fún mi o.
Dalérú ọ̀rẹ́ ìyàwó.
Ìyàwó mi sílẹ̀ fún mi o.
Àbí
ṣọ́bíṣọ́bí mẹ́jà ni. Ọ̀rẹ́ ìyàwó ṣọ́bíṣọ́bí mẹ́jà ni. Irọ́ ló ń pa. Bójú bá pa fìrí ìwọ náà fẹ́ ṣe ń bẹ̀ o. Èyí tó ṣọ́kọ̀ rẹ̀ tó jáwọ́ o.
Akẹ́písọ́dù Táyọ̀ yìí. Ọkọ̀ alájà mi rẹ̀ mí lókun. rẹ̀mí lẹ́kùn mi ò àmì lọ́tù adébísí òdútayọ̀ sàmàmà ní jí dàrẹ́tọ̀ ọ̀nà mọ́tò débísí wọn ò mọ̀ o ẹ̀mí ọ̀la wọn ò mọ̀ o wọn ò mọ̀ kó wá dé òótọ́ o kàkà kó wá dé tán kíkọ́ ló ń pọ̀ sí i. òdútayọ̀ àgbo tó fẹ́ yìnyín o agbára ló lọ mú wa àgbo àti ó gàǹgà agbára ló lọ mú wa táyé jáde mọ́ adé táyé lówó kọ́ gbogbo rẹ̀ tó ṣe lọ́tún ló sì ṣe bèbí rẹ̀ fi ṣú. òdútayọ̀ bóyí tì í ṣàfárá kò lè yàgbọ́n bóyí tì í ṣàfárá kò lè yàgbọ́n àwọn yìí káàdù lọ́sọ̀kù òrùn lásán ìbàjẹ́ rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń wá ìkíṣì rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣe ìkíṣì rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣe ìbàjẹ́ rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣe ẹ̀dá tó fojú àlọ́wọ́ kò ẹ̀bọ̀ra abọ́ láṣọ ẹ̀dá tó fojú àlọ́wọ́ kò ẹ̀bọ̀ra abọ́ láṣọ. Àdàdàdà àdàdàdà Odútayọ̀ kọ́lé kan ó ga ìsọ̀lọ̀ lọ́mọ kọ́lé sí Adébísí kọ́lé kan ó ga ìsọ̀lọ̀ lọ́mọ kọ́lé sí. Why gonna peace? Why gonna peace? Onílé ọ̀la o, onílé ọ̀la o, alágbàlá oko. Àwọn aláàjì ni Buhari ọmọ lọ́tọ̀. Àwọn wọn lábí ọlá títí yẹn láàrọ̀ máa fi bàtà sí bàbá. Àwọn aláàjì ni mo ṣó, ọlámiyànjẹ́ láàrọ̀ máa pè é. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Olúwa Ṣínà Peters. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Yọ̀mí Odútayọ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀gbọ́n Kúnlé Ọlá Ògùn. Pàmí tọ́jú Afọlábí Kàrà ń tọ̀ ṣọ́ ẹ̀dá o. Pàmí tọ́jú Ṣálí bọ̀bọ̀ mi. Olùkún wa. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o, ẹ ṣé o. Afrojuju lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ o, ẹ ṣé o. Bọ́ ṣe máa lùlù tàbí kọrin afrojuju tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa lùlù tàbí kọrin afrojuju tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Oníkọlà jẹ́ ó ṣe o, ọmọ Pétérù ti dé o. Ṣínà Peters ló láfrojuju. Afrojuju ìfẹ́ sísẹ́ o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ lẹ́yìn mi. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ iná pè ní kúrẹ́tọ̀. Olùdásílẹ̀. Mo ní kí iná pè ní fáńdà. Olùdásílẹ̀. Olúwa Ṣínà Peters. Olùdásílẹ̀ Afrojuju. Àti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí. Ayé òde pátá dáradà wọ́n kàn lè fọwọ́ aago sẹ́yìn ni. Àsìkò àwa youth rèé o, kàn yé bí inú wa. For sure ni yọ ṣàgó. Kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa lùlù tàbí kọrin afrojuju tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Kò sí bọ́ ṣe máa lùlù tàbí kọrin afrojuju tó máa dàbí ẹni tó ní. Oníkọlà jẹ́ ó ṣe o, ọmọ Pétérù ti dé o. Ṣínà Peters ló láfrojuju. Afrojuju, different is there, oh. right now. We are ready to play music. We are ready. I say right now. We are ready to play music. We are ready. Mini right now. We are ready to play music. We are ready. I want to play. You want to dance. I want to play music. You want to dance. You want to dance. I want to play. You want to dance. I want to play. Abba. Let us dance to Shina music. Let us dance to Afro Juju. Let us dance to my sisters and brothers, all music lovers. Afro Juju is the latest. It's the latest music in town. Dance, 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 and forget your sorrow. Dance, 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 and forget your sorrow. Jekadu, 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 jekadu. Ijo Shina oya. Ibi tí mo dùn yẹn wá kò lè yé wọn rárá o, kò lè yé wọn. I say dance, 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 and forget your sorrow. Abba, dance, 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 and forget your sorrow. Jekadu, 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 jekadu. Ijo Shina oya. Oníwèrè lu wèrè o. Ẹjọ́. Àwọn onífújì wọn ló fújì wọn. Ẹjọ́. Àwọn lápàlà wọn lápàlà wọn. Ẹjọ́. Àwọn oníjùjú wọn lu jùjú wọn. Ẹjọ́. Aláwúrèbé làwúrèbé ẹ o. Ẹjọ́. Olúwa Ṣínà láfọ́ jòjò ẹ o. Ẹjọ́. Ìjọ Ṣínà. Ṣínà, ìjọ Ṣínà, ẹ̀rọ Ṣínà, afrojuju, 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 afrojuju. Èmi lè jó, ìwọ lè jó, èmi lè jó, ìwọ lè jó. Ìjọ Ṣínà, ẹ̀rọ Ṣínà, ìjọ Ṣínà, ẹ̀rọ Ṣínà, Ṣínà o, Ṣínà o, Ṣínà o. Shina music, and you really want to show. If you love Shina music, say Shina. Shina. If you love Shina music, raise your hand. If you love Shina music, let us laugh. If you love Shina music, and you really want to show. If you love Shina music, let us dance. I get sweetie baby, baby. Jọ̀wọ́ Shina Peters. Ekijo Shina Peters. Eba mi Ekijo Shina Peters. Ekijo Shina Peters. Badi mi ọ̀wọ́n. Òkèbè ni wọ́n bá mójú kó. Jọ̀wọ́. Kì í ṣẹ̀rù ẹ̀. Badi mi ọ̀wọ́n. Òkèbè ni wọ́n bá mójú kó. Jọ̀wọ́. Kì í ṣẹ̀rù ẹ̀. Ìkébé oníkébé ló ń wò ìdàgòrò ló ń wá o. Ìkébé oníkébé ló ń wò ìdàgòrò ló ń wá o. Ìwọ pàdé mi. Tèmi ni tiẹ̀ kọ́ ó má jàjà. Ọmọge jòjò lóyún kọ́. Tèmi ni tiẹ̀ kọ́ ó má jàjà.
Stay tuned. Don't touch the dial. We will right back.
Oh boy, Bajaj Boxer get better wolf this July, yo. Not good to refit data for only 940,000 naira. Hey, this one a better. Yes, so sharply visit the dealer when near you pass to enjoy them. Offer they available while stock last.
Hey, oh Wuchela, oh tutundi maduneri to Rudina, Smart Cash 20,000 naira super bonus. Ginti Nuruhani.
I download Smart Cash app or when you 20,000 naira bonus. Wow.
And we with a 10% cashback in Airtel recharge nine Cowboys Zibotoringo.
And me with a Wambla take Guru Center, the Lugo electric him. Na I took him Kiri Maria Kusi, Mbano.
Unepugo, Ayanugo, Ayabatela Smart Cash 20,000 naira super bonus. Raw August 2024. Star 939 hash. Mabu download Smart Cash app. Came with a 20,000 naira super. Wasutaya. Usuno no to Sawaya. Smart Cash Payment Service Bank. Sinaka Airtel.
It's time to go old school.
102.9.
Back to the old school.
Oya, were, Kiamosa. Jọ̀wọ́ dance with your chest. Baby mi yamu pẹ̀kàpẹ̀kà jẹ́ débẹ̀ kára sílé o. Baby mi yamu pẹ̀kàpẹ̀kà jẹ́ débẹ̀ kára sílé o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ jẹ́gbẹ́ lẹ́yìn yìí. Afọ́jú tó dá ládájú o. Aba, baby mi yamu peka jende peka rasile o. Ijo shina, era shina, ijo shina, era shina, ijo shina, era shina. Afro judo, afro judo, afro judo, afro judo, afro judo, yeah, afro judo. Emi lejo, iwa lejo, emi lejo, iwa lejo. Shino, shino, mama mi, shino, ma sheni le she, shino, mama komi ni badi, shino, papa mi o, shino jo, shino jo, shino jo.
You're listening to Magic 102.9 ABBA. We play R&B, jazz, reggae, hip-hop, inspirational talk, and gospel radio. We rule the air. Great.
We know something those other guys don't. You want us to just shut up and rock. All right then.
Magic 102.9 ABBA. Live the magic.
We're not going to cuss at you. We're not going to yell at you. We're just going to give you the best mix of music that the whole family can agree on. Stress-free radio.
Feel good sing-along radio station.
Magic 102.9.
Breaking all the rules.
Oh, I love it.
Hustle to you query. Make your mind day for waiting you they do. Legend like Sunny and Dede. Make you no good things that will not pay our dues. Now when we the ball like a tele. See me for your TV or you see me for your news.